The decision was taken by the party's National Steering Committee at a meeting held on Wednesday, July 15, 2026, following a review of the nationwide constituency executive elections. The affected constituencies are Bantama, Efija Sechere East, and Adansia Sukwa. According to a statement issued by the party, the elections in these three constituencies were conducted in flagrant disregard of party's directives, the rules and regulations governing the 2026 constituency executive elections, and where applicable, substituting court orders. Enra NPP steering committee no omko mu nhyiamu na bra omu wie no ana omo issue statement dia babontin statement na that screen no esro de omo ka nyina ne se na no weekend dia bato a ekọ so Ghana nyina constituency elections no miensa bi wo ho a wo mo twam wo mo chese anfa kwampa so na to saaba no court cases here de nyina e wo ho samiensa ne e Bantama Efija Sechere East and Afe Adansia Sukwa. Why only Ashanti region? Miensa nyina Ashanti region o ye twam ndesi ayi no okai krata no ko ase din a party no panim for steering committee no panim for kire se wo mo hwa abato so ewo asantimentem wo mo to nsafro mo ama mo date so wo mra ema cheche nsemu ewo honum nanu ya anu ye to aba weekend wie ye anu abere ye ize nanu so ana mi hu the Ashanti regional chairman swear newly elected executives in. To be honest and to be frank, mi hu ye mi yem sheme. Because not the national chairman issued statement. The national chairman has stated categorically clear. Say baby bia court injunction na ewo or issue statement to one issue statement to yeah about one course one or no as the national chairman were acting or not, he is the national chairman. And who is the national chairman?
Chamabuti.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the national chairman, see what chum. So I was surprised. Abraham Ibehu say constituencies in the Ashanti region where you Bantama for years so in. Me who you know idea me catch me who I say where the mo ya man quite say concert. Because the national, the higher authority, I issue statement to say idea where shouldn't go on. Now what and the NRA steering committee ko shia no. De ababonti, chese Bantama abato no twam. Efija Sechere East. Okapeze de obi aka ze Afrifa. Okataje Afrifa constituency twam. Adansia Sukwa twam. Enti yebere se de ebesi asiediasi awo the new patriotic party no eno no Franco
over open political party ba kwa na first among focus this political party kwa mo fa so it was founded and kwa mo fa so mo ye mo no ma no when it comes to democratic dispensation or motiase is a democratic party. They believe in their constitution, they believe in their rules, they believe in their laws, and they conform to it. And the new patriotic party, the new patriotic party, the new patriotic party. But for already seen one day, so there was a court injunction on some constituencies. People were saying they were running away from their cardinal principle. The NPP partner ni the MPP for the Akrachi for party, MPP for the court to some bad. They respect the court and they want to move by the court. Say the see if you look at constituencies, be a makuma and now say num, you had injunction to so, and whereby there is an injunction on it, it means to say, won't mean kwaya there so ye. Make on Saturday, before Saturday nimpo no conduct interview mpo ha ama man for crack say they have placed an injunction on election at Ekosono. This Saturday, you wa ne hu so mo to aba amanfo we issue see here papa ekoko say Sunday no ma say atwa so mkwa to aba no. Ofo be kai a issue no ba on Monday. I was having a discussion with you. Emma o catch him say, "Dia no. If someone is able to bulldozer his way through then you be no base. Emma me catch us say, per report I'm meeting in command no. I know the new patriotic party, the executive, the leadership, the national executives will take a concrete decision on this." Of our guy. Emma me catch us a response any report I'm meeting no. It's likely the steering committee will sit on this particular matter and have a final decision on it. Of our we MP Pinas or him no paya. Applaud your national executives. Or my idea. Because idea no my offer. It brings a certain kind of discipline and sanity into the party. It brings credibility and integrity into the party. Because it goes to a certain kind of pointer. Now man for Philly said they are even bigger than the party. They can even decide to do what they want to do. Wow. And I will Fred the acting national chairman Bute. No kasa confirming with the mouth say. Abano matone dear. I
challenge them. They can't tell me I don't believe it. Until they take an action.
Yes.
I don't believe it because from time past they are going to say for buga if you can maim somebody, if you can kill somebody, whether court injunction or that is the mindset.
Yes.
Yeah, crime people before.
Thank you. The best
say, hey, who did the years over Thank
you.
And the Mamika said, leadership.
Thank you.
I always say, Justin Kodriani there.
Yes.
They should take an action.
Thank you.
That illegality. Akoso.
Yes.
Yes. That illegality.
Yes.
They should reverse it.
Thank you.
Other than that, akoye caveat to me. Eddie ato. A luta continue.
Thank you.
For ngwasia sam for kitty. Me say me na me MP wa ha me say dem pede e be ye. The party be come here to hell with them.
I care less about it.
Obe ye de ope. And why ye de ope o pia no be to carry. And now if the steering committee are taking some action we are
yes.
I am not far from Isemeka say omo there.
Thank you. Thank you.
They have shown that they still have the men.
Thank you. I love it.
They still have the men that can do the work.
Thank you.
This thing that Justin from Kodri
yes.
You don't know what you have done to your party.
Thank you.
This action that Justin from Kodri was taking on,
yes.
You don't know even the amount of percentage that it has added onto your number.
Yes.
How they really general secretary. I'm telling you,
by taking this
because people felt you people were cowards.
Thank you. Yes.
Yes,
obviously there's no leadership.
I said it here that it looks like it is leaderless.
Yes.
But now they have shown that they have leaders. Now they have shown that the party dan kasaro on penny for.
Thank you.
Do baby almost stepping in man who said
thank you.
And they also constituency one more would you know. Why must the MPP be asamo? Would you add into that some be the cocoa? Why are you rushing?
Why are you rushing? There is an injunction on it. A court of contempt direction.
So bolo robane hospital
hospital screen.
Electoral commissioner.
No electoral commissioner.
Or conduct election na work for task for any one transform.
What catch them some duly served. Or some duly served by said injunction na to say yen twaba.
Look at this.
Electoral commission no who kwan say or conduct elections to come and say there be when your court injunction to ma twaba. Any people want to have their way to
it is good that the party has come to this conclusion.
Thank you.
It will serve as a caveat.
Yes.
Ebemana be yen susudue bi abeda ho. Ama ochina bi no MPB office say onwa ni onwa.
Yes, he's bigger than the party. Yes.
Ebe hu say no. There's a higher authority.
Thank you.
As a way they will call you to order. It's good.
Of a nano per my power sem.
It's good.
Who meant my power sem? Who meant my power sem? Nyama power sem ne say. Ehana woto mama who said there be objectivity is your number one priority.
Oh.
Objectivity is your number one priority. There will catch me catch us offer. Me offer now. If you enter or peddle yourself into politics, that's what I'm going to address you as a politician. Offer. Me da sembi tu anim. Chama Wontumi no ye onipa no. One ne nkasa. One ne nkasa. Saa dia na oye ye odi anim no. Otena wan they will use it against him. Ahwe otena they will use it against him. How is he going to feel? say he's aspiring to be the national chairman of the New Patriotic Party, he brings a directive. Now the original chairman no send as a subordinate can't across that kind of decision.
It is true.
And chairman.
Said okay.
Yes.
Chairman Wontumi'S, of whom I support.
Yes.
And I know. So obey the next national chairman of the party.
Yes.
Now obey the next national chairman of the party.
Yes.
Now one more directive. Now original chairman.
Yes.
Ebe culture said to hell.
Yes.
I don't know how chairman Wontumi'S.
How is he going to feel?
I'm feeling.
How is he going to feel when there is an illegality? Per the court, it is an illegality, and you can do an illegality.
I don't want It has even given my own candidate a bad name.
Thank you. I love it.
It has given to me my candidate. It has given him a bad name. Now people are saying a whole lot of things.
I don't know why it will go was shooting who on a foot. Offer was shooting who on a foot. Never was shooting who on a foot. And they say, now you want to be the national chairman. So how the directives bar now someone let's go against the directives. How are you going to feel? How are you going to feel? Their question are hope. Now nobody are want to say this is one fine gentleman. A lot of people have faith and confidence within. If you want to bulldozer your way through, now be a national chairman, then you want to bulldozer your way through. Over. I don't hear me ya papa. I hear me ya papa.
Mate, you said you be siako. I know Chairman Wontumi'S is the next chairman for the New Patriotic Party. He will win. Me tia makachiro. Na me mpesa adwuma na be dia mama.
Yes.
Me mpesa adwuma na be dia mama. Enti no me mpesa nkeka wa bi ebinom be fa omo nsam bi ne niam bi e ba be ka ho ama adwuma na be dia mama. Na ababe obo say because we know the kind of margin that we want to. Ye pese ye de komodeko. Ye mpesa nkeka be ka ho. He will win. He will.
Okay, when now we internal prime minister no. Internal prime minister, the last days of talking of Kedia Kongpre Japan didn't help him. Of a mesre. So the near pass of person regional chairman now. I have a national chairman now. He should live by the rules and regulations of the New Patriotic Party and respect the hierarchy.
I'm trying, sir. The steering committee say they have annulled the elections in these 3 constituencies. Na me ba ma me do sa answer na me ne be kasa no me pese abram pa ma me ye kakra quick one na nka yetimi free what is here na yetimi to aso de ko ye nim na fe ya picking from there.
I me doctor bi o konfa no che o say
doctor is otie o pa
o hwe anya so otie o hwe pa he's a medical doctor o say I've never seen an honest source like Kwame Tanku, though he have a soft spot for Chairman Wontumi'S, but he's being objective.
Oh yes.
And never say never
there be no cray one. No cray
one. You have to manage these issues well. Of man manage issues where this thing will go against you. You have shot yourself in your foot.
Mame, I am the incoming national chairman. Chairman Wontumi'S, line. So, Chairman, good morning.
My Joshua Brumira.
Na apomuye. And somebody near Mabia Kokoso about elections. I call so constituencies I would draw, especially some constituencies in Ashanti region. Na eko directive na ewo court injunction omubu so kotwaba ewie the national chairman ka say sa elections no ni nyina ba bia na injunction wo bia no it won't stand. I say there's this video out. Chairman Wontumi'S as the regional chairman elsewhere those constituencies in, and people feel why would Chairman Wontumi'S do this? And when she's steering committee and after our meeting also at the Abasa constituencies no elections in Yano or more cancel. Chairman, some way we are not saying.
You did the cardinal. Kwame Maminchia, Naminchia, what you for na mechia atiefo so a na ma menchia santeman na menchia MPP fo nyina so na me obuo ne anidie kwaso Chairman Wontumi'S Kwame o se me kata radio system ache na me ye obi a me bu MPP ye constitution na me wo odo enso to ema MPP na menya adeɛ nso so a ɛbɛsɛe MPP yɛ constitution menya da ya MPP adeɛ bi a yɛyɛ bia no yɛde constitution na ɛyɛ na kwame deɛ teɛ ne sɛ yɛba bɛto aba bi a yɛbɛto anaasɛ adeɛ bi a yɛyɛ bia no yɛnam mmarakwan so ɛne yɛde to aba yɛto presidential no yɛde article 13 clause 1A ɛne yɛde to yɛ yɛba bɛto from polling station to this level no so yɛusu article 18 article 3 article 7 clause 27 and yɛayɛ amendment 2025-2026 yɛ constitution no ɛno so wobɛhunu no wɔ article 10 5 and article 10 clause 10 5 and article 10 clause 10 2 article 10 clause 2 1 ɛhɔ ɛna wobɛhunu elections here yɛ 2 yɛ the last constitution me de bɛka ho ayɛ article 12 article 12 no deɛ ɛka sɛ article 12 no ɛka selection nti MPP yɛabatoɔ nyinaa no ɛyɛ by election and selection and yɛde to aba so selection form part of the election nti yɛwia ne yɛasoɛ in deɛ si yɛ ne sɛ Asante regime bɛyɛ 12 years ni a mayɛ chairman nyinaa no sɛ yɛto aba wie a mekɔ na makɔ akɔsoɛ ɛyɛ executives ni nyinaa no in na mesoɛ ɔmu in a obi wɔ hɔ koraa na wɔyɛ foforɔ obi wɔ hɔ koraa nso na wɔyɛ old nanso so na bama bu a na sɛ sɛ ayi ne party no wɔsiri ho kakra nti wobɛkɔ na wakɔ akɔsoɛ ni in ɛyɛ no a ɛho adwuma na meyɛ na adeɛ baako a ɛnwanwa ne sɛ mekyɛ ma wontumi obia ne hɔ ɔde letter ɛde abrɛ me free steering committee sɛ ɔse ɔde letter de abrɛ me na mabu so mefrɛ chairman Bute CCA anam sɛ chairman mate sɛ yɛse wakasa ɛwɔ ɔyere pa ayɛ yi sɛ ɔde letter aba ana mayɛ yi no ɔso ɔdɔ nyame sɛ wamɔ me din wom anam so chairman deɛ teɛ ne sɛ yɛ constitution mu no ɛyɛ steering committee ɔmo na yɛ the supervisors of ɛyɛ yɛ constitution no ɔmo na hwɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛ manage yɛ party no so I agree enti sɛ ɔmo yɛ biribi pa na so ɔmo an communicate ama wa steering committee menya part of the steering committee enti mintimi nhunu ade a steering committee for ka ɛna sɛ ɔso wɔde letter de brɛ me a so a baabi kura ɔde letter de brɛ me no adawroma obetimi ɛde ama me na so obetimi akyerɛ me sɛ mede ma regional secretary na sɛ mede ma nipa wei sɛ ɔmfa letter na ɔmfa mmerɛ o adeɛ a ɛkɔ so nyinaa no ɛyɛ elections a yɛba bɛkɔ nti ɛna ama bi mu afa ho sɛ ɔmo ba bɛyɛ yi hwɛ ɛyɛ yɛ constitutional right ɛyɛ the National Council ɛno ɛna wɔ the supremacy and the National Council I'm a member the NEC I'm a member eti answer na steering committee betimi aka sɛ ɔmatwa biribi mu no ɛwɔ yɛ constitution mu no ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmutie me regional chairman ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmofrɛ me na ɔmutie manum asɛm ɛwɔ sɛ delegate no because per conference so we National Council ni free wa conference no na wotumi eti conference no sɛ polling station for the constituency chairman afrɛ sɛ constituency chairman no afrɛ delegate conference next omu leaders a me chairman wontumi me need any powers to determine who's supposed to be a leader ɛwɔ constituency hɔ na sɛ me need powers a metimi di influence who ɛyɛ delegate no ɛyɛ eti sɛ delegate no ɛyɛ biribi Obiara so no wa petition me. There's no petition with me now. Say omo to abadi wie ye no. Say na asi a na say na asi. But to obi wo bibi pa. Sabe wada Roma eye pay the constitutional matter. Ye wo election constitution ayi wo ho. Nipa no betimi a petition neck. Nipa no betimi a petition National Council. Nipa no betimi a petition region. Na matimi anya na consent say baya you two ye. This is the problem. Now since you so bonia ababeka party no enie. Na mema forward it. Tanya no at the national. At the national. Na say nipa no de twam free ha at the court hearing. Not for me or man from me pa me ni any powers. Me court hearing committee that. Adia meko aye only Adia meko aye only and the purely NEC and the National Council and a meko if you have like you see you know I am a chairman aye bia no your friend be say calibration say you calibrate so you don't have to like me but let's calibrate use your phone and call me and make us say I know I do Abraham Huya, the President General Secretary. The President General Secretary was a chairman. Nabotre, yet near in Bakasa. The past I'm going to say, Nameka said, say, you'll be better to me a chubby be more. The post sushi mono. It's not true because the steering committee, you know, you powers from the National Council. So, all those said, the National Chairman. The national or the acting national chairman is the head, you know. So the powers, you know, not some powers, you know, and to me more national council powers, you know. It's yen in a one year draw a free. So the national acting national chairman, a yaope the Wontumi'S ubetinya fre.
Okay.
NEC and the national council.
Chairman,
I know be a diaba. It's me reach a moon, say I was saying Sante region. Chairman, you know, executives now, you are more for no, you are mano. Delegates now, Omokoto Abano, you are mano. Which I let our mother buy ya. Almost you or much no much movie, no. Now, after the Omuhia, regional hearing committee, so Mumla.
Yes.
That's a would be tell me, and son, what catch them is all Fremia, a dear.
Chairman Bacho, Utie,
purely, the piano, Yakaso, yes, a bien caso.
Chairman,
Yakasa, oh, I wouldn't make Kasaya. Why me, between me and you, Bute you be so much on him because none of buy my girlfriend. It's my friend, I say, me bunu so much. I'm telling you, me bunu so much. Say. Me want to me nye bibi and the money upiada. It's not true. It's a message and someone I have bano. We must to be circumspect about the judgment. It's only even the National Council. You need to me to determine.
Chairman.
Yeah, what's our yeah.
Chairman Bacho untie we kakra meka. I almost say sa constituencies we know. There were court injunctions and a war constituencies no so the party were duly served enti omo the statement ba bonten my to abano those constituencies no enti eyo omo wan say court injunction wo na sa constituencies no I go ahead even electoral commission kra anko ne momomoa ato abano
me pacha wutie it's a court issue of me minim and I'm not court and I'm not part of the people, the voters. I'm not part of the voters. And now me so no se court yi bi wo ho a it will be appropriate to say let us now omanya bi ewo that's a court yi omanya bi ewo nkran no omudi bi so beba region. I still remain as a regional chairman.
As a chairman, what in your court summons in the
me be up to date.
Constituency BRD
up to date. Me need any letter. Even letter omukase omu issue from steering committee no. And look I mean bio. I honorable assent so and a friend me by phone and no car and come on me no day and the chairman of different general secretary say na my me no dear and fear na piano see a to a baby I am a Sunday I am a constitutional right some call number sure omu in na monsieur omu in pa no almost so I said or my to say and me constitutional right but sir I delegate no so almost young kwa dia a constitution so almost young kwa no much leaders and young me won't and the meeting me actually say when your leader and what this constituency and young mandate but I also so just say and if I pursue no or also soon to me tro emreme not say on to me fan call that I neck on to me petition neck and the National Council through the national chairman or the general secretary or also soon to me a petition. It's the idea I can want seminal. It's not about emotion. It's about constitutional matter. It's about the constitutional matters. Our plan, even the National Council plan, we cannot influence about who's supposed to be the leader in any constituency. Yet me there. And moreover, me call baby or to a baby I mean call maybe a dear me say my cluster na me kwa sure omu in eti yabeko no more we assume in together. This is what I'm doing as a
now they all follow constitutional mandate
by constitution it's okay Matthew chapter 5 verse 17 was in my message na me verse ma ayadia efie edum yenuni ebia ne ye but now no ye kwa batwa general secretary obepe de onipa openo eti so mepe nipa me so bepe no now no it's a matter of the election matter sanyasa general secretary ayebuto it won't go like this
okay
no, it's not like that
and the German say
let be am ready kwame to nyame kame ma me menta say general secretary now say temabute say or the let it be a premier with Yankupon to America. It's not true. I don't have any letter. Because say me my calm, but my calmness doesn't mean I'm soft or I don't know. Me only make a say I'm basing my emotion based on the reality, the fact and the constitution.
Mate.
Fact and the constitution. Mumusa almost say Oma by investigation by in Oma ye. Kwame, me really say me pa. You be the first to have my statements and my question and my doubt for what is going on. I will push it to you.
Mate.
I finish my writings and I will push it to you. And
okay.
I will push same to the friend saying, Jamabute. Answer na me babe kasai. My friend Jamabute say, na kamen kasa. But the number no interview now ye meeting. I force me say, oh se me yimano. But yes sir, I mean yes sir, I will never do it. I can never know as a penny. Na acquire was the first one, na yaka, because I am ready to solve.
Okay.
I am ready to solve.
And the chairman,
I called the general secretary. Unfortunately, he couldn't pick. So I also was trying to tell him, say, I have to force to answer. No, I never, not even once.
Okay, Chairman, say, now maybe as a steering committee directive, you are there by the same, every day.
Yeah, me can say, me, we know what kind, Acts chapter 2, verse 42. Or said the apostles, they have their doctrines and their teachings. They have their doctrines and their teachings. The steering committee, omunya powers from our constitution. To me, I got my powers from the constitution. The steering committee, and no, almost say as a national chairman, I also see me. Acting national chairman, also see me. Yeah, as a general secretary, also see me. But and yet the also say me assembly yeka. Yes, yeka about the constitutional matters. Emra party, emra necessary. And want some yeka. Kwame, and yet emotions say, you say, obi a constituency chairman. Na watuna ba nyamre patoi but the election committee no and decide who is the leader. I don't have powers. Let me repeat, I don't have powers to cancel or annul any constituency election. I don't have such powers. No, no, I don't have. We have appropriate place. But me pesa yes I was say me tie nipa no a ode na asema ba no o kan Proverbs chapter 18 verse 17 o say utie obakufo asam kaete na mo so pesa ubu atan krojia edi so utie mienu na sem eti say udu shi papa I was say me so enkofo mu ye involved no I was see tie wo and the MPP constitution, every vote counts.
Mate.
You should listen to them and know. So see, I mean, no, say, maintain the voters, even if somebody bring a petition, and yes, me could see the other side, and me, I will no. The man see Obiata more. Meet me more Obiate. Meet me more Obiate. Sadly, a constitution city. Now, the only other two. It's no constitutional. It's a very emotional. It's a very intimidation. Now, me the letter, me the mouse is here.
Yo.
Now, me the man based on the constitution. Constitution, and the piano, a big so no the ABB. Now, want to me say a constitution.
Chairman Mate, me
chair will be me party for new crime. Then I mean,
Chairman, and you may check.
So, Kwame, based on the Passaya making, I pay letter with the buyer.
Okay.
The interviewer, almost to Asoka,
Mate,
I'm a chairman to me, Mikasa. Then, yes, sir, I will never speak about MPP issue because MPP, our issue is based on the Constitution.
Chairman Mate, may I say, intimate train statement,
1 minute, so Sadaka is here.
May I say. Chairman want to be better than Chibuasiako and I'll tell you no AD and Komo Ewaha. Na anopay nsemwa aba ewo party no mu ayedi unkomo no and ordering chiremu aba no because yaka as a kan nyina akọ ebegu no so no ono so aba abonte a wa be cheche nsem no emu ede amayen na ni nyina nkomra no the steering committee of the New Patriotic Party. Well, the National Steering Committee of the New Patriotic Party is a key statutory body mandated by the party's constitution. Its primary role is to oversee daily operations, organizational activities, and strategic management of the party's internal affairs. Here are the core roles or operations of the steering committee. Okay. Operational management, running day-to-day administrative and organizational functions of the party, enforcing party rules, ensuring that all members, executives, and supporters comply with the party's constitution, regulations, and code of conduct. And then election oversight, tasked with managing and regulating internal party processes such as vetting for parliamentary and presidential primaries in collaboration with the National Council. Strategic planning, providing input on campaign organization and executing resolution made by the National Executive Committee and National Council. Steering committee. That's a day-to-day activities, the elections, party, yes. They are the first we are party, constitutional mandate almost as one young wage. But Franco,
lots of constitution the shareholders or the stakeholders and
Everything
directors
is there.
But managers of this institution. You are part of management. Day-to-day running affairs of management, you are part. Taking concrete decisions, doing findings and recommendations of 30 seconds per Mr. Oti. Tell Chairman Wontumi to eat a humble pie.
Humble pie just. Me da say me baha na me ne Mami Adusa aba be din komo. Na Adusa heba mixture and in the capsules ye din komo ewo ho. Mami Adusa,
can you imagine?
Sister.
Oh, Ghana, what are you into one now?
Oh,
so what didn't say I see Kwame.
Oh,
I the man didn't share
it. Yeah, we say, be a quad pie boy and could be a bomb pie on Kaime with the 30 seconds.
Hour.
You're right, Gary Nimako, a casa being in I'll probably have to revert to him and understand if that order has been given. But maybe and they say, and even as of yesterday, my check at the constituency is that the election has been hard. But I almost say the answer to be for good reasons now. I think no about democracy, but I don't think we should continue to allow if say idea say omo na omanye na sense say omo be no omo there. I think we should move swiftly to sanction those behaviors because we no said the say content so nunti to aba presidential primaries near tone can near tone 31st month say grew almost about 6 months ni and year to aba and he said the person move at a faster speed until reform we are the presidential the bar first we a train sign in some phone because for me I don't think so in some way we say a trade transfer it is a debut or some say they are revert to Gary and maybe if there's any updates contrary to what I had the briefing on yesterday now then we'll probably talk to you again to correct that.
Pay update Ben now bit me my from Okateche free far we for to the best of our knowledge we are aware say he was still in custody. But yes, a party no my abandon. Is your more really be when you could be a miracle.
Oh, there be and say to be honest with you, because I know in the nature of it, a criminal offense. Police are investigating it how much more. I'm not sure exactly the amount for MPP because what they are not to do their miracles as a by and one. It is a Kwabna Edubahin as a by it is a Hanan as a by and it is a Wontumi'S as a by and only a political. Say in a political space you are targeting your political opponents. I know MPP was take woman in terms of party survival and in terms of democratic survival because OTT and Crawford higher party now OTT Ghana for no more kind of MPP party for now and family higher democracy there is a clear political angle to it. A political party must respond. That's what I say. Now, Ibra, and as a issue, idea borders on criminal conduct. And no police 4-year investigation now almost is not going to mean quiet demonstration. Yes, I will not be responsible as a party. But what I know is that in the background, and 24 bet to me aboa na say be a bail condition and your my call the Bagirano or bet me support those ones from my knowledge are going on. Me America say Kurano as a guy I may bang Ashanti Regency here I would have gone to see him and things like that. So it is not as if say he's been abandoned, but the nature of the case he has, MPP cannot go there. That will be chaotic. That will be interfering with police work. But yes, interview engaging with them is a political issue that must be responded to politically. what I say until then so yeah demo no nya say bia ketechi ya abandon require bia so no bibisa and to me emma
what be condition for Miracle
as of last night Debbie and still no and the penny lawyer penny and Yankasai penny attach Yankasai to see what is being done but apart from yes crumble to put together a bail condition now a meeting bail condition I'm sure the young men in Kasai there but I'm sure say there will be efforts by court to kind of plead and the bang
in send your bear. Oh, to be a was more Ekabia, no more can normally defend the MPP. I brought more any more new positions. No, until Otasia, I will advance it and no, you could be Tuesday. And I did see you to Otasia or Aguna Equino to awful. Until Andra Anopa and yebe kono na bantima for so ebaye anopa ominia emphasis no ye anopa obaye no omobaye no na chairman say ne mabade a ene yenso amuin wa ha ansana yakọ diaka no aka ho ene say yeso e wo mu in bibie ekowie kama yeto ayedwuma se enti ye wo campaign ene so ni mu a ena yeti say the steering committee national annually 3 constituencies na yekoto aba ewo kono enti decision there ebi higher than ebi at the regional level there they feel say na ya so yaba you betimi aye swearing in so if the national body are higher than the region no decide say obe annually anyway, we have the right to do so, and we have no way than to obey their national no ediaba. Nti ye might be for anti say, and yes, national no ye ansana ye kwa ye sad nemo ye no anopano na ye swearing in. Nti we have 3 hono and after decision no eba ye say I was say you can go to sa abano fofo.
Na jurisdiction over the case and or more discharging at the court.
Okay.
What I said. So you can go to court and court will decline jurisdiction and discharge you.
Okay.
But discharge e bi na ye sa teacher ni na okobo student na won nyina hini no. When you go to court and you are discharged, you are not acquitted.
Yeah.
Court can discharge you, but you can be rearrested and be preferred with a charge.
Okay.
What I say. So there's no between acquitted and discharged. If he was acquitted, the could be answered to me first accord day, but he was just discharged. Now, police at the 7 area arrested Oketechi and the 7 others after the court no at the charge in the morning now. That is Tuesday na we see you know. On Wednesday, omodo Oketechi ko nsuta circuit court.
Okay.
Sanka omodo no kwa komako because for them for 48 hours it's against the law.
Yeah.
Now court and me and trans because the presiding judge na yese no ho mfa no.
Okay.
And na omodo no call police cells. And they are what they all district and courts Asante region traditionally omon transit.
Okay.
Yawa de bia from Mampong Sutani and the nyina no. Acquire tradition for the court no. Omo ankasa convention. They don't sit to hear any case. Into technically ene Oketechi cannot be sent to court. Into just nyame ya adoma efiada and Oketechi betimi akọ court.
Okay.
Na wenya a lawyer to apply a bail for him.
So we want
to believe say he would get it. However, nanka police in the person omo e man a court bailer and I omo the court na court to tina from baby anu dem no ye hefa mampon tafo ho dwabin e court offense so e ho all these areas were just about 1.5 hour drive within that jurisdiction na nka on betimi e de na akọ pay bail aman but the police knew what they were doing Ntokateche is still licking his wounds in the police cells and that is one thing na Yando Eka you are not a belief o bobra bobia we ye bema bebra ere ye kuja
okay
and they have taught Okateche a better lesson in his life obia yinama party na yinamwa utie party no communication nyina odwan baby opero ni fufu bo nti ono awon so na de so and that is what they are doing to Okateche. Why? Because I told you he has touched a bigger fish in the MPP. Nana Kasa Bodu. Oh, Ubian can be mano. I said, why in Uncle Pomboni? Why never can be a man? David has some beside. So Yame, Saminu Nya, why never can be a man? The same, that is the sins of Okateche. He had touched a 10 God in the MPP. And they've stripped him naked. Eminem who said, "When you be so Mike, that young man should learn a lesson, and that is one thing."
Now, sir, or share if you just the East one, Miami investigating Accra, and in their politics there, and recently, they are Nanka Okateche you be our Tini Pao. In politics, our more you know, dear, and yes, sir. Nansaya de ana Okateche nkonyo bia ho no bia nsa da nim so o active politics e wo if just the East wo agona ho na papa Poyando akansem bi I still want to challenge Poyando say the kind no nyini na no kre o say all the injunction e be na na receive nyasa no kan and one receive any way from agona na kan yo is that true? So injunction and man for the court on elections ni na no upon receive and a party no in say no receive all injunctions from elsewhere. Was that the case? Two, made the bantama will be at platform no so. Mamenka say anopa e ka say as we are speaking no enche omo a yeso mu in enra no. Omo nyante say omo ya press conference e omo party office.
Oh okay.
Yes. Bantama for yeso mu in no. Now on the 12th of July and a memorandum ebaye national chairman acting Ashanti Regional Steering Committee, that is 2 from national chairman to the Ashanti Regional Steering Committee or / regional chairman subject election to put on hold date 12 July 2026. We respectfully write to request that the party has to hold to the constituency election scheduled on July 12, 2026. This has become necessary due to circumstances that require urgent attention to ensure that the electoral processes is conducted in a manner that is transparent, credible, fair, and in accordance with the party's constitution and laws governing political party elections. Postponing the election will allow the relevant stakeholders sufficient time to address the outstanding issues and preserve the integrity, unity, and confidence of all participants in the electoral processes. We therefore respectfully appeal to the electoral on Saturday, Sunday, then on Monday morning, the national chairman comes out to say, about Omokoto, you know, you come. Now, I dare Tuesday, when my friend or catch say, yeah, man, about 40 minutes because I feel no speaking note. Now, say a whole national commission director, Richard Ayangba, and to me, uncle, the chairman can hear no say, I feel, and I may call my call you, but I'm about my band there. Ya 12 years. Obia, and NPP Omusia, MPP Fonsia. I said, you know, they must learn. they must know who's your
but you opposition amoji na aba ben mu na die mu ye ni a. How serious will people take you say why you serious and you want to come to power?
No. It's almost party office. Make us say this here. Almost party office. Obe press conference. Ya ka say this here. Omo nyina gada.
Na wo bantama.
We no party office no. Eye omo a
ye yi
omo hofro no. So na bi mo Kingsley mo omo na yes omo party office no. Na ma men kan church am fi say. Me no ho. Enka oba out. Reverend. Omo koto aba na sese kra no a.
Ya obelus.
Ya de na akoro de. The name akọ de wo so sese wo to no fair no lusu ko pe but o de
fair de
and for the sake of party nti no onya ama wo mo you see when ade omo ye ne nei ejo so omo ye bibi sa basa e ko wi omo sai enti onya o de onya na omo wi ni no ano na sanso no omo nkoro ya adwuma na party ni na so ndi
ajo me nya abofo be mienu na fei yenhwe a bit of the newspaper near na ye for the sports na
omuntimi nkoto abo afija sekire.
My other executives, they have not received any challenge, allegation or any complaint of Reagan. They want free, fair and legitimately. So I say it on repeat that there will not be any election. The next election will be an election to elect Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to become the next president of Ghana.
Yeah, so what into the 30 minutes past hour of 8 so this is total indiscipline, right? I mean, what's here baby, I'm a buffy and I intentionally started from the chairman of the Ashanti region, regional chairman of Ashanti region MPP or no, and I'm a chassis fee so. And look at the mess I also a MPP mu. Ubehun say ketwebi, but entesa. Yeah, a start yacho. Rich bakubi amutu wo nkranheye ya the same general secretary. Ebe press conference catcher yen say election they will not contest. We are here na Ablekuma North, right? We are here na by election we are here no na omo parliamentary candidate no contested a free year or contested. The same party actual letter Emma another chairman will be abronye summon him to a disciplinary committee to sit and discuss matters as sabin someone chairman no ekano enko ye no chairman say a kangaroo court on but me no ka say the chairman of Bono is it Bono or Bono East, so whichever way it is, Abronye did not attend a disciplinary committee. There are too many things that are happening within the MPP that I keep saying that the center cannot hold. Leadership is becoming weak and weaker. And let's start from leadership by example. Chairman Wontumi'S Sebi uye penyini ewo party nim. You were chairman of a party that is proposing to become the next government in power, and you are exhibiting indiscipline like this in front of your own constituency people. Now we are sad here we are. The entire party membership saying, and a very interesting thing that is happening to you, Chairman Wontumi'S. What person will be chairman of the party today? You want to become the chairman of the party, national chairman, not just a region, but national chairman. So leadership by example. Wona wujina wa wokasa say. Na wototo ayampia Emma with general secretary. Who is your current general secretary? With all due respect, onya kwada oye penyini ewo party nim oye wo administrator. Now wujina bejom na wo ye say. When you become a chairman of the same party, and then tomorrow another chairman, constituency secretary, another communication person, ejina baby etoto a young piamawa, would you have the effrontery to discipline that particular same person, chairman?
Casben 92.9.
And then they often say, "Bia ekoye because wakoya dear." And indeed, adina wakoye you are chairman of the party. So when decisions are taken from national, we assume that a back down to chairman from constituency and a region, then they will also communicate to the constituency. Unless you are telling all of us, set time out, Chairman Bute, any national for taking that decision, and to me, I'm back from but why the speed? Why the speed to really inaugurate a FJ? Why the speed? I didn't know your friend is saying, Adansia to Quadiano. Why the speed? And today you are justifying, you making it look, say, we are regional chairman now. What they will and for that matter, baby, any say, general secretary, Eddie, na so bono, wo territory, so they dare not. Remember, this is national. You are quoting your own constitution, steering committee. When you know very well that your legal committee is aware, they are aware of injunction. Yede to if you just east about one also, you know. But mu bufa so indiscipline. Chairman, what you hold? Why your own region? Your budria ewo bantama. What you your foco? Your own region. Your botuo ewo fijasa. What you your foco? But you had the effrontery after shooting and amount for that hospital in Yinano, which are home, aqua inaugurate a year or more executives a year formal. That's shameful. Now, Muton party ni man say ya. Now, Mama say, Chomwasan be can't me say, Yan to abandon the MPP. Now, Mumbra Bemu. When you can't even solve your own home, Mamu Fie, Wontumi'S solving a problem. Indiscipline, factions. And one more party nimuno one can say Wontumi'S solve, and you want me to come and vote for you, the MPP? And look at this one. Oh, Adansia Sokwa say your friend is a child saying this in the also. Good. Under your leadership, Chairman. Adansia Sokwa first time ever. A free wunsa a ko eye NDC ho. Ohun keka. Yes, so some of these things, mamu mayen betna ha amien kante say the sebi yenim desemo. But some yen say ya e ha adwene. When your minority is in parliament fighting for the good governance of this country, making sure that party ni be jina yie. When the current chairmanship and I say your friend is saying executive so mudi party na nim no wanting to bring discipline, a chairman of a region, and not just any other regional. This is a critical region for the MPP, the Ashanti region. Well, and I'm kind to say you're indiscipline, say you're tension abamumu, say you're factions, says see and mama yatia say the center of the party cannot hold. The INA I mean some two top to level, top bottom to down, was a bottom to top, confusion starting and basa. Now when you are ready to come, when you fix your home, now if you more basa yen to abama moi, you better abana mamo. But until we see discipline, until we see sanity. The same people who are talking about freedom of speech, when people give freedom of speech in your party, it is another matter. But anyway, that's your party. Yeah, so mona mabedi yeso inti yeso you will say I can be a ye mean to me ma a party on to be enshre ni fie and to me for discipline and man fie and man be di e your mind so. Na de se be be na de bebre. E dia na be so betimi ahwa ma bibia timi akoye. E mo amasemo a. 21 minutes past the hour of 8 a.m. And if you ada me to eba me to esi asa me nko and I'm a media no so mean to but edu ho ebe kensi kasem
to that na the nana nkansa boadu ono eba eye mebi nkansa boadu e wa fija search the east as a signal to the party say no one in the party and a betimi etwa abatonum ombo danwa de besi he dared them and they have also proven say their party leadership and nothing can stop them. As I speak with you, this is a letter coming from the NPP headquarters and of course signed by the national chairman for immediate release. New Patriotic Party announced purported constituency executive elections and no air there omo say omo twabato ni na mu based on edema see they believe some irregularities, some of them there were injunction, some of them there were confusion enti bantima asokwa kan adansi asokwa and that of the Efija section east omo twem abuzia omo wiye and the national chairman, the national chairman, the current releaser Odeyaba. As I speak with you, from the national chairman of the NPP, Chairman Smith Dankwa Bute, Nana Nkansa Boadu is no more the patron at the Emma Efija Secretary East constituency in the ticket of the NPP. Imagine the position definition. NPP. MCR. Momame the Nana Nkansa Boadu. So Momame that one of the Nana Nkansa Boadu at the no more Fantos Mami Sia na menken kan chire wiase. Na afi yankoye ne mpenifo so eni ehon enkomo enne anopai. So as I speak with you, crack time before the Abba, we've done our checks. And of course, I can tell you, say, all is not well in the NPP. All is not well in the NPP. Party no, I say, Omo as suspended. This one is not a suspension; it's a revocation. Omo eyi na Nkansa Boadu. I don't know free. My main kind emfa enchire mo na afi no. Yanto adwumade. So hi Ezra TV, Ezra Radio. You join us on Facebook. Ezra Radio on Facebook, Ezra Radio. This from acting national chairman to Nana Ayebiafo Nkansa Boadu. Copy to the National Steering Committee, Chairman National Patrons, Chairman Council of Elders, Ashanti Regional Steering Committee. MCR, it's on the platform, please. Na yankoye nim revocation of the appointment of Nana Nkansa Boadu as Efija Secretary East Constituency Chairman of Patrons. I bring you warm greetings from the National Secretariat. I ride on the authority of the National Steering Committee to revoke your appointment as the Chairman of Patrons for Efija Secretary East. This recommendation arises from your recent conduct, which is inconsistent with the dignity, discipline, and exemplary standard expected of a chairman of patrons for the constituency. You disregarded directives issued by the party's national leadership and engaged in a conduct considered detrimental to the authority, unity, discipline, and orderly administration of the party. As the chairman of patrons for the constituency, you occupy a position of exceptional moral authority within the party, and it is expected of you to show discipline, restraint, loyalty to the party's constitutional structures, and unwavering respect for decisions lawfully taken by its constituted organs. A conduct that is inconsistent with these obligations has the potential to diminish public confidence in the institution and undermine the party's collective cohesion. Having considered the circumstances, the National Steering Committee is of the view that your continuing occupancy of your position is no longer in the best interest of the party. Accordingly, the committee directs that your appointment as the chairman of patrons in Efija Secretary East be revoked immediately. Please accept the assurances of my highest consideration. You are faithfully signed, Chairman Smith Dankwa Bute, National Acting Chairman for the NPP. In short, the NPP from 24 Kenya say, Nanan Kansa Boadu Esu and then a buying wadan a die say patrona wada NPP ano ewo Efija Secretary East and Sem Fata and Chire Obuo and Chire se betimi the party no akonkan enti omo eton kwanta apai party no a odi animu as a patron so odini sika ebo party no na obetu party manefo Efija Secretary East no omaje e de free ne nsam enam ne su ene de ban a order na die enti bamcho we the party na twere ena mechire mu nyeme na meka enti wana su bampedi amfa ma party no the party no say position kuta Nanan Kansa Boadu no omaje e de free ne nsam enti ebenya mrena but yen kwatie de Nanan Kansa Boadu so ekan ya coupled with the SCC nyina ama yese enei the position ekuta no yaje e de free ne nsam and yaje free ne nsam a wo Nanan Kansa Boadu go ahead to pursue nsam a wakan ye no ana yentie Nanan Kansa Boadu mra
the band by nyina me o na ye dey off Some me dey fear na I tika kanye. O ene mina mi tie mu ye bia ma no. Sebi. Anyone one kata ba bia oba oda kura mina efie no saa wan de ka ayi no mina me dey abusane so mina me dey ma no. Mina me dey ma ba ya manya no ne ka wasem no kwa de. But ane obi po bi asa na we bibi ma na ye nka wasem. O po bi wa ye mpia nkika ne saa. Eno kwa de wa yere ma kyerɛw. Because I'm a fan no. One more damn ya, you want me do woman, one bay sorry. And before that, what penny, maybe penny the way out. And now call steering committee. One can wo. Check or here, can be the party meeting. I could then call for bedroom and shedding, and call for bedroom and sa. We don't back up police, we don't back question, that I know yet. Why party company for the constituency. And to all my area, all by that sudden, and so be the coil, then Cofona, the petition part, I will acquire ye. And over this correspondent. I know when they call court. Or they call court, you know. Court to the catching from a chair 5,000 mark party, no. On sign apology letter and Sana, Baba. Baba fie na akwala kwayanye na no obai na no ya obai okatekia kwa kofa ne se woni na dabre ho ye woni kodua no ene ye wura ayi the first former chief of staff ko don piani na be se mo bonidi but waya dia ma no wan no wan ojo wo be ye chief of staff wo je ni ma wo na wo control bibia bisa se constitution office amati bisa se Abraham Krom, Abraham no. Mimiano, Yabawi Jama, Yabawi Papa Fiamwati, Columpiani Minia, Columpian Butane, Patino, ya koye bibia makojo mpie ababoa the sika fees of koye chief of staff for their constituency no 700 cedi 700 Ghana cedi 700 Ghana cedi o sika na say 7 million ani ewura e dia koboa eno pa kwa na wo mo koye bone na court action as one na the case no court no be na the no koyo wo mo disqualify no the case no court what the court no court is high court for Mampo no high court to be kati ade a wo ye no enya no pass into wo contest di enyi etsa ko tua sika sei wa kwa ko tua na no be pa ketete pa ni ye wa friend say general secretary wa mo ma na ko tua sika no na no ya ye be tin ye no a wo mo ka chere so okobi enye ye no wa fe wa ko tua sika no wo the petition aba say eso oko da ne de na wo ko yi asoma wo ko ye na ye say ko tua ho sika no e da wo ko ho papa ye ya dia ye fa no kure e be wo ko bia wo so ye lawyer wo ye na fe ne say wa ba ye general secretary at the party co-opposition wo ye ya se dia wo saye katam kwa na ya ode papa wo da mi amedi ni juma papa se na board me ti say o papa wo me ka mi amenka obi what you say ya me ti ka nyina me say wo papa ya me ka pita ka me boa ya me se ma ye nyina no bisa ka me boa Baumia nya dan kwa na me ma me boa no bisa no itu ono so e so ba to no be kasa wan ko fo no pese o mo sa ma ne ko poti ko sa ko lu subiem ka general secretary for me bobodi e dia je na general mosquito e friend general mosquito ha e dia no onya e what o ba wu se general na e ba no why o mo no na you say me ma fu ati samfo obi ko ya de papa keka ade ye si ye me begin ni pa ade tie no e ko he se obia wanka obia obeye obia ko tu be ti obi so mo we mama ya ko se obia ko bisa tema na obi ni ye no mama na ku be bia so won hwe se obia mpra e bi ko obi gane e no poli e no ti kokoni akra na pa kana kwa ko pe ni ya bisa wo se me mo a bisa te ko dia himi ya bisa te abana ya to ye no kra no enipa na beto abana obi cry yo nyima ne so be kwa kwatena ho na okofa pese abana wotwem oye ba ma honto meto aba oye ba ma honka to atwa abana meto aba nsa fu akwa ko bi oba bata anopa me pese me bugofi oye ba ma no na meto na wana be kwa kwatwa aba no ena me no kasei correct party demonstration esi wo wodie mo die pomodia na fro obi a woni mo kome wo mo kroni go kromo area ho nyina ko get ho so ko
sa boadu ene senior colleague kwame komatikasi edi ye na echiri mu se kodua ede no a de obeye no nya agro sikasem ko a na ekodua de sikasem ko a na no office kura no at the point in time say no office odi amaba omia na MPP for no aho na yesi omo ye omo file nyina na omo ye no e MPP mu no office Ashanti region omo ankasa new office na ankasa board na ama ba omia office na MPP for akofem e de eyom activities di omo ye obaje no office now na ankasa board ka chom say omo pair omo and then omo twa elections no mu a he was supposed them obaje no office na de obeka no enya agro and before etwa elections no mu they went ahead revoking his appointment as the patron at the Council of Elders ewo the Efija Secretary East constituency enti openia odi animu tu omofo ebo musikase mu no almost say they don't want him anymore. Mamene Kwaku Owusu the newly elected chairman at the Fija Secretary Easter in the Yasai Aje Efrinesa. Chairman, what do you come watch on pay?
You may tell Kana and say, for Tadamumi Dimhoya. Obusamidi, Miss Kwaku Ofusu. So now you went ahead to say,
Kafra, the Obusa didn't different from the boy and the Fatchame. Why? Am I boom for chairman?
As I verify and son, what can air so.
Chama wadaroma udini mamoni ya mamen correct no ma na yini nkomo Kwaku Ofosu ebacho ese no woye the current chairman and answer onya chairman bi ema NPP
yo me that's edi kan meche wa chiefo ene afefo na afin so madam asise asem kesi abana mo pese asumdie bentino motons are friends initiative. Say and Chabia, a cotoaba. Now about to a cotu, no. Now you're quite cotu a candy for, and as executives, I'm a pediatric East constituency. Milimusi was here in Tuabama as chairman of the constituency. Then I can see that for me. I may ban. Namin executive, Namin yeah, in crop position be it may buy as an outsider. Enti opposition am face here no kra no e fia sentino ya me tan kana bonchen obi enu anu opese betimi bowram e be di chairman so me de menancy form ye me campaign nya me ncha de yakoto abawie no me ana e de mi si so chairman and ana regional aye show mas which is Asante regional executive and so ba e be swear me in enti so mo ba be swear me in there I think say mena me yano nemu constitution no e de mesi wo say mena me ye Fija Secretary East constituency chairman
but letters so aba a statement about from our national chairman and secretary say omotwa about to no are you taking that one or you are taking the swearing in
you am say on say Ghana e omaya e de mra e na ye adwuma na Ghana a party be a organ be so the rules and regulations. Na ye me such chairman. 94.1. Ye bet me aka se me chairman bi. Eh say my ye be born na ye de mako discipline committee. And now process a party ni gini say me sem fata even though delegates are forman krana. The first thing said dem be call committee anim. Na yama me time yama me mre ama maka me de na de wotie me bia no yaka ye kan bia ansa na asen afra kosoro akọ review say ye frɛ me no asem ben ana na se nchechi mu bia na me de baaye na evidence ben so ana committee no e de boye it ma men kai achiefo ana ma mi asem bi so on say ye nyina nyini ye no ye beti say man panina when be kwa ne friend Rollins they say free bibi firing squad and I say kangaroo court ye prewa ye ni wa assembly ekun Ghana for ampe eti du mrebe no ye nyina ka bom say ye be free ho aba ba bia obi ye bone a ye man court and ye buy it's the same thing with rules and regulations in a party the chairman eye bibi not the party person you ni free ho say a man of the day in court and I say you do company for him na you compensation same no mum the koba say let another social media there me Kwaku Ofosu die obi an friend obi an fa maintenance obi an ka hwenkyerem it say na enema did that social media to that about TV say yampa e bi say nyampa no me hu ni say me twa party no say e betena se na party na kire mi mu say enipa 893 na koto abama o eti yes 893 no yenji omuntu ye yiwa firi so a ekire mu no to asumu a adan party ye nyina pese ye beboa ya ma se ye ba ama party le twa ka ni mom ye ba se party e opposition ye be boy ho modern na ya sa the party na back to power eti eno ne ade a She say yeah train. It is Ubusa idea. If that's a East for me na me omo cham.
After say release Eba, say 3 of these constituencies are about to course. So Bantama, Asqua, and then if you just say East are Oho, Omotwa about to no. As a newly elected chairman, original chairman was swearing in. What take the issue up by say all friend original chairman swearing in no, I confirm it. What for anybody from the national to confirm this statement about Bontino?
My union na me chairman catch and say ninya abotre na ono a okonkran no. Ana anchi bia so no. For the first time no party aton sa afre official TMRankan. Name letter na o kasa o di twem so hwe ya. Letter no second paragraph no so san ka say o di asem no steering committee. It MPP before say you were free so and Ebeka say why you be into untimi N7 a steering committee and a better say are discussing. It is say no a hono ni echo na any steering committee akotenase.
Only chairman din komono o can say yes or also information say ye twem and I say also ono so kra no ono penifo nya adwo akra.
Look here, say, as some way and for the Yemena, Mecca, said the Maybas Namo, and Cancer do a voice, no. What the chairman would to be so aka as the regional chairman of Ashanti region, you know, and only a more what to me, Mecca, maybe up to Sini, and now said the beast to Aquacoshim. It is the chairman so kind of tune from Munina motive.
I was your Ezra TV Ezra Radio, Mene Kweku Ofusu, the NPP and battle chairman, Efija Sechere, East Constituency, Aguna to be precise. Mami Musa say, through more contest, and the same Bebre Abba, as we speak, a confirmed, authenticated release Abba from the party national chairman, and it's a patron, Nana Kansa Buadu. Ni sunu ne ban order ready or party no mo agona if you just search the east and so any enti omo agene position afi ni nsem we are worried of what is happening through more contest yakofa de abanyina
eno de unse ya de ekosui enya de obi ape if it's a party we opposition no ya na you need time say you wo fie ne be kun ofie if it's ntokwa no wa bonten Bantokwa no abonten no abonten sufo nyina e twen omo support ye nyina gina abonten twen se kwaku ofusu woni afida asechefo omo mra ye twen mo nantokwa no mumra nya sa Indiscipline ko ajamu eti ekoba nta ye ni bre aye de kun ofie ahaye bre ahaya hoden ni nyina ye hia se de be kwa abonten eti de ekoso no de eye fie ntokwa da fie ntokwa ni nyina no enya dia ekuni amaye enu ana ekoso asre ye party te efie tokwa ni nyina ye ntwa so ni nsiesie ni tantem if say brain ye side na ye nkwa abonti na ye nko face English
we party ba omatwa ma as a chairman for the constituency and issues aba ho na Kansa bodu e dey na oye no ewo that constituency usu say e party no be wonu say ne modern bo en ni sunu ne ban enso anywhere.
Okay, adeba ko ameka kire ni say na Kansa bodu me embe engage ana say me ne wo meka ade a wo dwen say ana ebi mu dwen say oya enso ni de metimi ni wakan eye emwa ode aboa constituency no uba constituency party office ono ana aye constituency no abo ho ka ansa na me ba ho no kwasem ba ko ni say me ba mu kran enam say na oni minti no enye me na o support me but oye panyini bi a ye ne na tena wo constituency ni mu enfunu niema bebrea waya ma constituency no but e toda mamu remfi say ye nyina including wa me no ka say ufuru akumam eboa nipa eboa dwumadie eboa system na china system no eye obibi na ye oya wan twa de abufuo ebe kasa da abufuo no etimi ba ebro so it is sometimes ye ka ye institutions ho asemo a ya yɛmfa yɛn ho engyina enipa na ne buafu no yɛnyina baabi a ɔno no gyina no kakra ne yɛmfa sɛ de sitiɛ sɛ ɛyɛ yɛn ana yɛyi akoma mu sɛ yɛboa system na sɛ system no ka sɛ ɔtɛne against you a o reaction no ɛbɛyɛ sɛn
deɛ kɔɔ soɔ ama ɔmo yɛ sɛ ɔmo twa mabato mu no o summarize ni na ama ya obɛka sɛ na ɛsɛ fata sɛ deɛ sie that day no mbɛkɔ so ato aba no
deɛ sie that day no mepɛ sɛ ghanafoɔ nyinaa tie sɛ yɛato aba 1992 96 2000 2004 2008 2012 2016 2020 2024 abribire ni hɔ a yɛto aba a yɛbɛtumi aka sɛ ɔman ghana basabasa yɛnsi ba yɛmu sɛ yɛn ho sɛ ɛmu de yɛhe ɛna ma a yɛ general election yɛtwaa mu ebi yɛ ni hɔ ɛfiri sɛ kwakuo fusina meyɛ aspirant nti no meyɛ m'adwuma as aspirant ɛkɔ campaigning polisifoɔ ɛbaa hɔ na wɔn yɛ security forces wɔn nso yɛ wɔn adwuma sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ wɔn de asomdue bɛba hɔ electoral commission ɛbaa hɔ no wɔn yɛ government institution a wɔn na hwɛ election so wɔn nso yɛ wɔn adwuma sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ abato ɛbɛkɔ so tɔɔtoo ɛde sɛ obiara yɛ n'adwuma a ɛyɛ dɛn a wobɛnya obi a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ basabasa ɛno nti ana abere bia baabi a ballot box si bia wɔ ghana ha no sɛ woahu sogyani a wohu policeni wɔ hɔ ɛkyerɛ sɛ system naa koraa nim sɛ pinkye bɛtumi akɔ so ntɔkwa bɛtumi akɔ so basabasa bɛtumi aba ɛno nti na yɛde ballot box si hɔ a yɛde police bɛgyina ho what did they make an answer?
But Musa, what me akɔhwɛ ɔkatakyie afiri fa after say aposifoɔ no ɔmo admit no at the hospital ɔkɔ court nyinaa no I understand say nra he was granted 100,000 bail before I ever man bail no as a chairman na ɔmo yi foforɔ ɛwɔ the Afija Secretary East utumi ɛkɔsra o party member na wɔnya asɛm ɛwɔ police station
you ɔn sɛ election no violence na ɛhyɛ aseɛ no ɛyɛ ade a yɛ a mempɛ sɛ mɛka ho asɛm ebi sɛ me no kasa I'm traumatized menim obi a ɔte hwee a saa bere baabi ɔda no ɛnyɛ ade ketewa a yɛakɔ akɔhwɛ no but me fie no me maa meka kyerɛ m sɛ kwaku baabi yɛde atuo ne agyan agyina biara no ɛmfa w'ani ɛnkyerɛ hɔ sɛ wohwɛ ne nhwɛ asan berɛ ati na ɛyɛ owura na odi kan ba hɔ a pinkye bae no me mani tua ɛyɛ bodyguards a na edi n'akyi anaa matwo me na edi n'akyi but wo sɛ ɛyɛ a na ɛhɔ no mempɛ sɛ mɛka ho asɛm na me hu saa baabi korɔ no nyɛ ade sɛ mɛkɔ hɔ ɛfi sɛ mewɔ ma ana mɛgye ɔmu ofie na mapie aba mempɛ sɛ mesan kɔ b'akyi ɛkɔhu sɛ me ma ho yɛ ɛti me mepie abɔnten na mehu ne sɛ wode bodyguard tu ahyɛ wo ho a memma nti baabi a wogyina no memma hɔ the politics
ɛfufuo ba hɔ na ɛtuo hyɛ ne ho
ana me na sɛ ɛtuo too ɛti deɛ ɔtuo no ɛnam sɛ mempɛ sɛ mɛget involved because ɛyɛ court system but ɛtuo totoo mehu bodyguard mehu macho men a wɔn ne polisifoɔ ko na polisifoɔ mpo na macho men na wɔn ko na kwakuofo so a me wo shoulder problem no ana me nkɔ baabi a macho men wɔ ɛno deɛ ɛnsi
but ofosu sɛ ɛno deɛ ɛyɛ the day of the election no yɛato aba na wie yɛakye wo party ba a ɔwɔ the ambition sɛ ɔbɛyɛ the PC ama mo wɔ party no mu even though nya mɛyɛ ba yɛ party ba a known party member yɛakye no wɔpira wɔyɛ the hospital as a newly elected chairman what me no party executive kwatu na mo sɛ yɛnkɔ ne yɛkɔ sɛ the party ba wo pira yɛ so odi bɔne ana wani bɔne no said who sit here have you been able to do that
and when I can actually woman baby I was saying I come back to the same question but the same question will get you the same response I be actually say baby e good moja no me feel me cry me massa me ko asen aba
who say we were the hospital or post for some intimoja bi na obi macho man bi na obi ana
o police for some ana osan e wo court for some it will be all police for some the court for some there I think say e ho no e yemra ana ɛyɛ adwuma ana nyɛ sɛ police for nsɛm sɛ ɔnna akɔhyɛ ɔmo nsɛm ɔmo no se ɔmo akyɛ no ana afei so no wɔpira eti na to hospital eti ɛhɔ no deɛ nyaa deɛ sɛ metumi akɔ hɔ mesrɛ wa.
But we saw your regional chairman Wontumi'S and some members of parliament omo ewa kwohwe no say they can oppose for some there but if you say nipa or party ba yan kwosra no what is preventing the constituency chairman from doing same?
And I'm saying Chairman Wontumi'S ko ho no Chairman Wontumi'S ya so any almost 4 years ago and or call ho but me na yen so me in ana said the midi kan so ka kire won ye woni pani bia me pese me ka de eto wo mo because obi yare asem de Wontumi'S fama ana ma me kan say so won say ma me akosua de oni din tin ne be prai obi ante ho asem but akosua man nu de owo din tin obi ate ye se me ka enipa e prai omo pressure course no mo twa hwe ya ye ya na ye say ti omo hospital bills ebe ye onwanwa eti omo nyina no so no e wo ho a ye hwe wo eti se Chairman Wontumi'S e ko hwe abrantie na o prai na I think say wa ya de e say onu de that region na no eti say onu no kwa wa ya de so wa kwa kofe no.
All right, so that bena ya from the Mamran cry
be kon kran e free na o twa dey ni mu be nyina e be won kran.
Right, kwagu anapai Ezra TV as radio any a hefo na for that say we be na be sabanche bi
o mi se me da masifa.
All right, so abusia we aya the constituency chairman amoto abayi no na national etwem kwagu for say ono de o da so chairman o da so ya chairman ho ya so ni in enti obi admin fa krata mfiri kan enka say ya pamo ya nyane sai nipa over 800 ere to abama no mama ka sengwe efi nekosi na nwumre sempanimfo antimi ani nkomo bi a Monday anopa the regional office interim regional office will be locked by Nana Nkansa Bodu. I will not be surprised. Me any more say. The American Tierney Pao. Sir, NPP will reschedule their venue for the election process no. But the man say no air about your office and Nkansa Bodu na dema omo. Vomesia me pick from anwa area. ABC Ahumachi and say for by Monday that office will be locked. And the NPP for shall say decided say let's look for a hotel beer. You bet me actual process no ya starting no eso concerning the elections are ever cause regional. And don't be surprised on Monday Ekro when the voting starter NPP back at say all the activities no are no more at Asqua Babia Chairman Baumia office no ewo. Na Nkansa Bodu me no be nko ba no pay. Ma me kwa no somra. Na me Adumbewa once upon a time the last election 4 years ago the same period. Na were one of the contenders na omo battle with chairman and Chubosiako to ensure say obey the regional chairman of the party. Ankoye Anvama Adumbewa. Adumbewa said one corner. The another election is on. Adum uncontested. Adum what you can pray am watching bi aboko there.
Yo, me da say me joso.
Aberwanya nkwampa but na batwe ewo ne kraman enti uye say why you nua ma wo.
Na bi o. Wunia. Eniema awomo ye ne basariti na you say abai we so bai ono ntimi ntua contractors enti na je say amane mankoyi China kwere. I
see. But this time around I don't want contest baba ko no.
Yo me da say di kan me che wotie for na madam asese mo wogidi omu na brand no mota frame me. Simple. Party no omogu no. Na omogu party no ansan ye to aba no. Ye kan ye tu omufo.
Mwentie the party no there. The man contest means say my age no me do 60. Party no so by the time almost Amra power no na me over 70. There's no need.
I don't know.
Yes.
Who was 60 years now, and you believe that by the time one NPP be return to power now was 70. Nti uni jide bi party no.
No. Me energy na me wona me de boa party na me de some party no. Me de business na me de aboa farmers. Na me de aboa nipa na me go a me so menya bibia kan because party no pa de Akufo-Addo was self foundation na de why party no. Se munyina no de mo ye young age no on side nti mo omre ba me de minimre kakra o se mitimi ye na me de boa na me so me de boa Ghana in terms of the economy and me ye ho adwuma say by politics by the Akufo-Addo foundation was said on a bit take 10 years and san MPP asan babak.
The happenings in the NPP, especially in your World Bank Ashanti region, I don't 3 constituencies. Omokotuaba has been cancelled, been annoyed by the National Steering Committee. There are other areas a battle for lawsuit. With all this, the patron for Efija Secretary East, a known NPP sponsor, Nana Nkansa-Boadu, has been stripped off from the position as a patron. Looking at all this in Ashanti region, you never blame them away.
Blame no. Ya de bema utumi ene ye friend say sa Nana Nkansa-Boadu so. Ono MPP anye ye e wa Ashanti region nyina. Oni utumi ene trim up. Ene ocheche mensam mpanimfo no a ene samo semensam omuna se party no egu party no wa Ashanti region. Because niam e coffee nyina omuna chesa ase. All the way a party na gija wa Ashanti region. Ashanti region so is the heart of MPP. And when the heart is broken, everything is broken. Me who saw problem no 4 years ago. I friend said before I back to 2020, abano. And then me who problem say, to me a the party national is our running party ni down. Na party ni be suffer because party ni heart ni Ashanti region. Eti ni man koyi to mo ma me kwan. Na me mesisi party no with my experience, international experience, ni local experience because na my better Ghana be 15 years. They must have building local experience no. Ni build the party na party ni jina na so Ashanti region. Na party ni problem. Wo dey share Ashanti mem. MPP ma 2 million plus. But look at the me anya one monumental project. I was Ashanti mem correct so me run about. Because fast when we ran about just 2-3 days ago, we said we were not in region. Unim, Ashanti region, so toy attack because a jomo, old market, ye jago, Ashanti ye jaho, basa, MPP to me and your Ashanti mine. Ye sako catch Ashanti maso metwa ba mine. Ye are wasting the day, ye are jokers. The mama to me market no say so me run about. Na say Bwankra so timi yehu bibi na hospitals adjeja oyehu bibi na airport no international flight timi ba mama me tunu fuso tia on for $2 billion e me sha santimem MPP will never see power for 12 years. All Ashanti region need is $2 billion to make sure say Ashanti region ya peja na kosoro kakra. MPP will never see power for the next 10 years. I can guarantee you if mama will listen to me. Mimi dey na ya adomache dey we nya buku. Common sense. Look at Ashanti region. Me do o me swing 3 days ago. I me ban northern region ko fa Ashanti region. Me do o me swing. Isu atona. I just said to me any sa Nana Nkansa-Boadu. Me papa yo hin nti me kasa anything about or hin a me very careful nti na me ntimi kanasem no. Na nya sa o ka ho bi. Ena Ashanti region MPP aye basa onjintum no apologize to Ashanti mine.
Now, what blame penny for bear and nine enum? But Ubeka said these are the gurus in the party, omo abwa party ama and the NPP are kono ewa sentimentum wa. Are you not being mischievous in a way?
My brother, party ni chichire sanko fori nyina no mo nka ho. Ye ka founding member Dumbe wa me ka ho. Wo mu na egu party no. Wo mu na egu party no wa MPP. Because MPP any Asante region ki sanko fori na egu MPP. Obi antimi nka ncho mo Dumbe wa me say o mo gu MPP sanko fori no. For years to come, history will justify that Edumbewa is right. Omunjin to no me pass and teach out. Something for no. Edumbewa say.
The decision of National Steering Committee I take is signed by the National Chairman Bute. Say omo cancel some of the areas elections and omo irrevocable appointment of Nanan Kansa Bodu. You being a member of the party, one omo ya adwen. Is it in the right order?
Menene ya adwen pa is long overdue. Say nya leader any nya party chairman papa, any nya party secretary papa, I national and kanyama akoso nyina enken koso. The last offense the primarily poorly managed and penny for at home my ehwe my di e ho atem say ho ye ho fi poto. Afeni aye say ye unity. It's too late. And penny for no mo ye de, no mo to mo ye de. Enti Chairman Bute ade awaye no me swana so pa me bona baso. It's about time we discipline some people in the party. Some people are not disciplined. We watch them because people are benefiting from it. So enti menene adwen pa.
Your record would have said party no to take them more than 10 years. Mo ya party ma ada na mo work them we say ene man ko emu na mo memeboa na mo twen as party no ko position for more than 10 years and sana mo ma yese ne mayi.
Unia ye wo characters bi a o ma be hijack MPP from nowhere. Sa characters ni na the next 10 years na bi be wu bi su be yare na afen kola na be take over. But for now, already, it's our characters. So, when you imagine some bet, I'm OBSCC power, OBSCC party.
I see. The regular contest, we saw maybe the but when the actually. Now, Chama to me and contest you. The battle now be between the Coker and the former member of parliament for Bantima constituency, lawyer Kukufu. One I campaign man.
Yo, me da say. Ta santima betie me a. Me Edumbe wa me pe party e pasanti. So ka say open nipa me ensa. Me de ho ato say yenku wo na asante nkoso a. Betimi de Edumbe wa ka ho. Hwe mo pe party ni ye a. Nipa obeti be di party nanim. Ama animu nyama bem. Eye bema kokofu. Bema kokofu o fie nyansa. Osa obuku nyansa. Osa wo animu nyam odi asante ni mu a nipa bi begina di ama o ma bo ama party na koso mutuma kokofu menina dili menina adili menina I was so many things so a me gini di me to abasisi a me to abakokofu wo more than qualified to be the chairman of the Asante region for MPP Edumbe wase.
I see. I don't yamfawsia nyame eya adom na obedru kumasen so a na yatoa so edin komo. So for now the party no eja them original office of the party as we speak and nan cancer board dia na what the party no say omutwa abato no mu a obegina office omutwa abato no mu omasai eyi na fi party enti mabobra ana mo kam mo na mo pe at least one office bi store room ketwa bi from NPP
enu ntina kana me pe chairman no adentina Asante region the heart ni regional office because of some penifui how we deep party and selfish and greedy people they couldn't build a party office.
Hello.
Me see some penifui no mudi party and for the last 12 years no. Omunama party no ejijasa no. How maintenance office. Ama party I no many baby on by election. Office acquire somebody's property. So
yes, the message says here say Edumbe has been paid by the NDC. As I wear your NDC.
Me Edumbe me Ghana first though.
me bibia is about Ghana and no cre e ba ko bo mo mpese e be ka no cre ti e ka no cre no mu tie no cre anka party no benya nkoso o mo mpe no cre ti o better position for 10 years. Me it's about Ghana, it's not about MPP. Ghana for and it's about Ghana and it's about Ashanti region when it comes to Ashanti region. Me Yasanto I'm a descendant of Yasanto and ye can't Asante nyina abo afo hene otufo abo afo hene me papa wo so I word into my fitani so ya sacrifice for Asante sabe na me bondi an ma bo me mukra word into my tutu ni so me papa word into my fita is the first meaning the only boy the only bema me timi kasa Asante kasa me timi kabi cause ya boy home modern me nananom ene papa ya boy home modern e de ho aba for real Asante region 47 constituency no men ko am recondition 43 man lose nipa like me na mo de party ashe nipa hunu bi a omo ndwan Asante hunsa
Edwana pay menase ene omre. All right. Mene Edumbe last 4 years ago, Ujina as a regional chairman for the party and a party mano and to mano. Hi, Ezra TV, Ezra Radio. You didn't come up. Ghana is saying, but the focus is on the NPP, and I can tell you, as we speak, there are so many meetings at Equus will be as an message. Binimi didn't come up. Now, for me, I think say the party leadership, even though say almost episode of the discipline about party, but in Kenya mo na ya nkeye. Say Kenya me an offer, Jambuta dia me no a good relationship, a very good relationship. Say Kenya omo na ya nkeye because under their leadership no Anna and be a coswa bedru sabri. Enti either 9 minutes. Mose modemonasi for more and kaye, but let's be frank to ourselves. BBSC our constituency. The CEO constituency hono. Party penny for eto monasi so. Yen free party penny for no. Mo ye de ensem fatano supposedly. Musa manu asem na say yi penny no fini position with all due respect what they find fair hearing mrem sametia me kan sam kra na ankoye bufuo kwan so sametia na me producers aya de bi na me kan ankoye a then the first thing management by say be frame na ebusa me say what happened we are I can be sanctioned by management. I never call party num. And MPP for us one and they did do one penny for one a year. You know MPP for the shop. Oh, that can the Japan boy party num penny boy party no. It will be an baby substitute no bemua. Now Oma be useless. It never free fans what bem. And Oma and Ankasa board be useless. Letter omode buy no o kan letter no a utumu say ohimpo nana odimu a say ohine de wudi na part mu pa de omala mo say wa say no kra say wo je enye kra which to me letter no statement na buy release na buy no there the caption no and everything irrespective of anything no come consider cross away ohine moye party ana ohene bua mo party no dinga mo consider cra say oyo ohene mo fa to so me o mo betu achem say o say you are disregarded directives issued by the party's national leadership and engage in a conduct considered detrimental to the authority, unity, discipline and orderly administration of the party. In fact, who's that? Well, he knew. Why not someone more can you? Or him poor. On a Cassio. ɛna party ba o MPP ni o ɛna ɔbɔ party no agora dom bopo asehene ɛkwan a ɔhyɛ ase sɛ ɔyɛ sika amma na nanka sɛ bodu sika wɔ so ɔde yɛ kwan no ɛyɛ munye firi so sika no amma ama taxi drivers ne truck drivers sɛ de esi edi atempa hɔ nya agro ɔhempo wɔ so ɔkɔkɔpɔ mo kyɛw no mkɔdi nkɔmɔ kyerɛ mu de ntia sika no kwan no ɛmma modern papa na boa agona meta ga Ashanti region district ana constituency ọmọ kwan yẹ pa ya agona kakra na enya na kura no wo hyanse na nka wo ye emo de aboa party pa no ya de kwa na nka nya na nka nye mpo a wo ye hini o na nka za bodu ye hini o wo mpo na se na mode ye no sei ana mode na nka za bodu se wo mu party mra so wo ye na basa basa ti mayi na di mayi na free party position so onu ntina mo regional office o ai nei mo faale mo form so ho nkaza bodu ba o mia ba ona ma na ba bi da o penny pa ma ni say 0531455105 train and evaluation e wo Jubilee House e de ma NPP former regional executive Ashanti region e de ma NPP is that right akwaba
Adam,
you are a cost come. Your party seems to be battling with confusion. And now say, what you say, now say, is the information I may pick from a reliable source. They say,
Mabuti, me bomb bas.
Inti, Senanan cancer word, Mammy Fana Senator Tuchan, one and one cannot dare party and tell the MPP party. A MPP party, Nama Yenimu, Ama Obi a bow on chain, I sell your party penny. What did they make you say? But you cannot come and dare us. Party in the more for the many pebia to me a sabi or Henny me the level of a Hinianity sabi me if I fear me or Henna. And I don't get involved in Ubia or that particular degree, and I don't want to get involved in that. And I may pay more I am not interested. I'm not, but if he dared the party said, oh, can a sanity, then it's unfortunate Nana and Cancer Board will say that to the party. Omru party on your constitution of the MPP. But some of us, there's some party, from the grassroots, from everywhere. And that sponsor, only sponsor party. Jenfi Bikai. Jenfi Bikai. One, be a woman to know, Viana Yakola. Jenfi Bikai, Omuna do Musica, a boa party, Adokoformo, those days, Adokofuone don't call for John Monomine. No nipa some party, no nipom do Musicaye. Only pa be a flag bearer, a trash on be a flag bearer, a Kwame Piani Monomonom, a trash on be a flag bearer. A Pracuman at the Tomo de Yat if you can not to. Still, he's still a party member. This is a wood young Comua, not just up as a party in Wana. We are not interested in these people making this bank. I'm not interested. Media be a bear attack party. I'm not in support of you. We are white crown. I'm not in support of you. Sabe, a party will be free. There will be a free mono. I did a buy and yen in a honey, so yen in a honey in a trish. You won't know, Sabia, Massa, my fire, non to no news. Okay, I'll come back. I'll enter for the Nananka's media party there. I will never support individuals. And I don't know because so yesterday primary.
My mom was a fair hearing is enough. It's okay.
You see,
say about
you must make sure.
Man for Asquafo, man for Bantama for, man for that Avija section is for.
Let me tell you.
Man for the non-cancer board. Then you take your own way directly.
The non-cancer board what about where constituency?
Where patron?
What is patron? Patron, there are structures in the party that is working. We have the steering committee of the region. When you do regional elections, national musa monshenye. And now the meeting baby so be oh chairman be say a region a two abano. It's region na wo to me say omukokodi echo swear in those things now. He doesn't understand the politics and the politics in it. When the man to me, a man will be to Sabano, your national council. Your national council and trust the regulations in the idea in our buy. We are no national executives or your national steering committee. You want national executives in some more juma, and you pass on share regions in this no juma. It is a region who got to Aba. Next will be the petitioner called national.
say asem region for are not treating the system very well. Into based on that, yen share near to Tunyama, not region say train, national say train, near to share in Sembimu, near Koy and many rules and regulation I had to a year, Juman. And yes, you will share. And to Ashanti region, elbow the whole Ghana party in Swana, there be. And to say, oh, ha, and you also tell me we and Yamini. What did I mention as Ahubrasia and the edited yang our party? Any penny and your buno. And you dear Dima penny and the editing or party just a woman, baby, I'll pass a wood bruno. What you say, or the Otiwan woman, who knew that? What you mention as baby, I'll pass a wood bruno. Dear Otiwano, so well, Munua, who drew on a mother. Me, I mean, records. Said the national executive of the party and the regional executives of the party are weak, not putting the structures, making sure the party laws are working. Now you can't watch it. And then they feel say they need to put their feet down. What do you say? And no more say divisions near the end of woman and they bet me a coming in down. Still depending on ha say me wo yafa obi was me trouble me na ya trouble ya ko prime na support to ba me enti no obi a wan support to ba me ano ya fa ne kwa den enko to baby. That's not how we build this party. Me, I work for Adubuahin. I never support President before that. What you say? But me best support to Akufo-Addo 1998 close to Nyane by any other. Kufuor really be a president. He gave me a position in his government. And divisions ano. Let's put it somewhere. Why?
Right, me da say. Jatawa.
Me this year.
Why late pa?
Enya grew once.
Me da me mamo 8. Na timi edi nkoma kwa actually. But mo sha da late ya. Enya hwe. The SUMPP. What they were free. Na minim say we di kan hunu wanim say in ABC dia. But I'm not a happy man for them. In fact, to be frank with you, many happy man for NPP. Yataba.
Me das me this year.
Oma kan nan kan somebody na.
What's saying?
Oma kan iso ma kan nan kan somebody kura.
Yo. Mami fa akonya we so nchia me papa. Otumfo say Asante Mera. Na me nchia me nua evangelist reverend Nyankopon Adom good board member, whom I'm so much proud of him, because wabre we ndisimu he deserve better. Na menchia minua nea me this year bright kusi obo adum answer Asante Mema kusi is a big name, yes. Na menchia ebusuafo nyina me party mane nananom etie Ezra no pay. Edi Kaino, me bombing Sema NPP national executives. They have done so well. Now, this is a near ma, omo yen in Temuan Kapati no, a noon yedri. Justin Kodia, any chairman booty. Me bomb basu ye pa. Na ye hen ye see where Fija Setre Easter. First of all, I was said tie fo nyina tie ase se ewiasim ne awotie bi obi chen ewiasim no fa hye otrim sa asem wei mia me nana yewra Asante hene o ma me nana afia kobi emre bi ana me kochi ano o se hwe ohusu ye na ne awotie bia obi chen fra no hye otrim say you are not superior. Oh, billions obi or trillions. What's my say? Entino emra enetimi ebuama oman asetani asase so asetena yedie asumdwe edeba. First of all, ye misa say if you just search east, is it true? Say court of competent jurisdiction at the injunction eto so and now man fan to so. Bam near minim say there was a court injunction on it.
Was it served?
Yes. Enti we meni wo ka say no.
Poyando se ne sanka.
Na Poyando.
Also on the universal region we receive.
Me pacho winning baby. I am hearing from Gary Nimako, the legal leader, brain of the New Patriotic Party. I'm hearing from the general secretary of the party. I'm hearing from the chairman Bute, the acting chairman of the party. I'm a leader of a political party. Yeah. Every political party have its high decision-making body. That's what I say. The high decision-making body of New Patriotic Party is their neck. enti neck no o take a decision. Who are you Wontumi? Who are you communication? Who are you anybody? And moreover, the supremacy of rule of law in this country. And yema ye nyina ye de chechi yedre eyemra court. And nuntina a police for a call a kobo katechi no. I was say a prosecute you or more. I don't know why IGP on gonna commander, any man pon commander. Because what I know is that Ghana Police Service is a law enforcement agency. They are not lawlessness agency. And the police in here, to aba, court injunction, and that's to say, and my young to aba. Now police ni one ko protect law no, but who call you be baby say. At the end, injunction was so a year to aba. Now more bone to the stand of unprofessional police need to make us say, Kateche, we a banner. I say, ya bopa, I say, corner kobu obi no mo bo. Now we'll bet me in Boko. We'll bet me in another part of the country. And to me, because the police 4 years had the ending, and I was say, almost petition to the police intelligence unit. Yeah, Ghana Police Service. You will find gentlemen on the constitution, a year, Juma. And ya mo queer for beaches and mampone agona for your mohui.
Oh, that is unfair.
No, what they did
according to the report you are receiving, they say the newly elected chairman or battle with this court we know any sanctions no. Was it
one new elected?
Let him go.
Oh, sir, almost man.
One to man.
And I say all battle with the decision from the party. How I gonna go for you? Was it we buy what the buy or the tax? The tuition home. So you think the police should be just folding their arms?
This is
looking at Okareche and his men.
Nice. I just say
you watch the video.
Did you see Okateche holding gun?
I didn't see Okateche.
So he's lying.
But those there.
No, not those there. I believe in the here and the realistic of the ground. But what am I say? Police for no omu CID omu cameras on the ground. Senko Okateche kretu anka by now omu showcase the pistol. Aye atro and omu AD. One ne ameche.
Okay.
Nyaya me say maybe Sinkansa Boadu. She's a nice lady. Or representing constituency no. But dear we omu ye no. Oma shati abaya no political career. It has come to an end. I am telling you, if you know Katechian contesting, no, because independent Krana, they will vote for the independent candidate.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you. Now, our constituency chairman or Kasano. Acting. Mefani said the criminal constituency.
And battle constituency chairman. You cannot take that one.
First of all,
over 800 people.
First of all, that election. The national decision making of the party say they have nullified it.
Oh, so you cannot be in Accra national. Now one can't tell or no say my course will be in now 10 crime. So the
chairman to me no said the omo de letter. Amana nan cancer boy do say ya day.
Omo
free ya revoke you know. I was almost sacking Wontumi by now.
That's the point.
Every political party, me say NPP party no. Say come the discipline no shall see ma kodua ye adwuma ntem say ya. Ken kodu ne adu yi. Me kekaba ebedu na me aminu apanyin na boadu so. Enti sa chairman na o kasa no. Party ni ye serious. I say yes saki party ni saki obia o mumra so. E wo party num. And I am telling you
to me.
Of course.
Yes. Who is Wontumi? The party is bigger than any individual. Every political party, you will model constitution of this country. You know I'm a member of NEC, of the Electoral Commission. Every political party so on the constitution. If you are not ready to obey the constitution of the party, fuck yourself. You are not superior from the party. Let the public see the party as a disciplinary party. And to be a regional chairman, na national take a decision now what you for so what no great you what's so national chairman with this attitude and I want to me person the national chairman.
You can't sit in a crowd.
That is the arrogance of him. They are above him.
You call that arrogance?
Yes, they are above him. So Wontumi disrespect Chairman Bute and Kodria, the General Secretary. Arrogance. Almost son swatch.
I see.
Nobody is above the party constitution.
But
it's either you join and respect the constitution or walk away.
Was he aware? Say elections no. Omotwamana.
Me patrol Gary ni ma.
No.
Why don't you go to your headquarters? So uti bi fa wo papa ho a uti mi gina bonti jumping into conclusion. Hwe mama nka bibi ntro.
Kodua mo sabotage no.
Mama nka bibi ntro. Wonim. Ade a e ma me peye wura sante hina sempa. Anya sam ya sante ni o. Yewura sante hine se bi osi bumra wo Ghana ha no. Se asem ahensem wo courta. Yewura sante hine ontra menhye ntwimfa so. Oyi committee bi so omo nkosre court. Na court nye den. Enyima no emanenka. No wo kan wie a wasande akodan court so. Asem na ye kan ye no. Ye beyi ye no ya kan wie pepepe. Na ne asie nie enti ase aye adwuma. Na Wontumi nka se mu court. Who are you? How dare you? Mu court mu the supremacy of Ghana constitutional. Free Ghana na kok bowo mai wo baby. Edumra e wo se eti ase se ni awutie bia no obi chen. Me bo oma baso se oma revoke eye me amenua panyin na nkansa boadu. They have done very well. And someone na boadu e kan wo okay FM no. Edi kan no medini hu yaw because wo ya asante hene brimpon wo makwan man kwala ntoto wa no sa. I must admit I know so a born another hu kapa but I can tell you say contract onya free MPP mu so no masa ye de mamia Messi mansion na MPP
na do party o MPP
what you say abrebia no obi ka say o na maboka forgetting about what you have also gained.
Yes.
Meaning, Brano, if it's just such a road contract in Yanano, wouldn't you demand?
Maybe also Montiaka. Deputy Minister for Roads.
May I see?
Does that make Sunday Bano Yakwan in our Ghana?
No, near me, Treni say, in as much, so was penny or party no hono. Where if you are smile, we know. Ye won crofobia was as you swear. Say, come one peswa, no more miskakra minji. Ye o ye bibi ma penina ye fan to one on kika. Ose wama efie onia na minim se kwa mi che efie ahojo de no. Ah na we jesi ho a ontim. Ana honorable ose ya waduchu. Edi ni sika ko renovate fie no to the presidential status. Ena yeraba umia oba oyeden obedem. It is even a privilege for you, say potential presidential aspirant, wa accept crasebia obetina wufie. It is a bibi ba the fact say wetini abua amanenya baby no. Forgetting about the contract the advantage you have enjoyed. Meanwhile, the ma obi kwebia ko besi mansion. And you be fear crown on be renovate, and you fear and on be renovate you. Or more and renovate you. Sa contract no, yadima obia ko be si crown now, bekana no to me. I would advise Dr. Baumia say self your crown. More quotina hobi. Oh yes.
Yes.
Masa, now one more obia de neda wano.
Asama abano.
No, asama abano. Asam no odifo ano odibim. Na nabo do odifo. I was that act.
Why are they?
You saw him slapping people, didn't you? Video no who saw show. No.
No.
Let us be genuine.
I don't know a party there.
Who saw show be asuma na wen hu.
Was that person a party member? Was he a party member?
Me just on the
day. I must say, the attitude.
Why attitude?
By the letter by say the attitude. Any ma oh you know, and unity, and Boma party no. But maybe you are at least party you know. The away is a chief. The kind of man can you?
No, you see, Oko can sem good na na do ne ba omia ho fin e wo radio so no. Oko can dem. Etu baby you see. Nana do Danko Akufo-Addo. He is one of the greatest men in this country. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the potential next president of this republic. na say enam wo so no wanya baabi oba oda nto pa che se Dr. Bawumia o pefie bi mu ada e wo ha
Onko ofie wo ha
masa onya
but nana kansa
nana do dan kwa Kufuado unim say yewura Asante Hene ache ne dan from opposition and son or the be president what to say Freeman Shiano da fresh household till now oba no mu not here now de wunua fie o e no say ya wadutum e ko renovate here e no oba otim e ya nimonyam she
so it tells you say party no from the national affairs from the flag bearer and the basic party no Nana Kansa Buadu is the one holding it because currently wait
this is your opinion
let me land eba flag bearer eba Asante regional Nana Kansa Buadu apartment and then fie or the ama flag bearer party in the region now no sokrano any baby a omrane om activities and Kansa Buadu na mom baby a they run the party day-to-day activity. So it tells you, say, he is somebody who is not a small fish within the party in the region.
I'm not disputing, say, or more party, no. But the facts of what party no interest a party no the Mrano Besha won't say.
Why are they?
I near open.
What has he done?
Near Okokan radio, so what you say? So my revoking the appointment. I was saying, Kaibi Krana almost 45 the membership of the party.
Is it
because he make a statement say Mahama penso and onyesika rather no but you know rivalry in communication is very dangerous. Rivalry in communication, you know. Papa MPP ayeni nyina no ene or the two ballers so ama obo ni rivalry MPP rivalry political party mum abaso. So I say
and someone Nana Kansa Buadu kan and in someone can Japan aka and in someone abronyemo aka no difference be ni wom
and no na me ka say senka party ni hyase hwepi amanfo a on the liar kenye enno say akoduru sei enti na me bo ma ba so say no omo de omo na yesi fom so be obe misbehave biano. Nobody is above the constitution of this land.
And you think some communion free party mukra?
No be all born the rivalry abaso. All born ni opponent abaso. I say me yere no nebia wushia obema fofra ubon abaso a masa me yesa me jaw. What I say? We are in the competition world. Me a me nua penyin big lion John Mahama onya tetem obeko. Psychologically Obona baso or radio so obona baso or TV so if you are singing etie ni Bawumia ayama okukua mu de waka wanu atum ni Kufuado ayama okukua mu no waka wanu atum masa edu baabi a beda ye nya sumina so na wo se edutu what ma say obi ebi crap for all you know ebi for the interest say obi nyinya contract bebre ntina wo de wo stores ema omo ye office.
Who interest in here?
Oh, interest. And interest, I want to the party. Nana Buadu cannot say MPP Muano.
Jataba is the only person MPP Abuano. There are so many numerous.
So then, is it fair? You as a journalist say obi ebua obi samiti way ye bahanom ye ha krampo de ye ba ye mumu resource. What you say? Ba say djuma bi mu na me pe djuma bi no bi aboa me. Oboa me a as a courtesy demand no misumi reciprocate patriotism say and reciprocate you know hey Dr. Bawumia is not a bad person. Dr. Bawumia juni nipa ho and he has comported himself and I'm telling you say no amount of anything on mubeya be good Dr. Bawumia hu fi.
Do you think so me talk about Aguna?
Why not? Aguna enye obi adia wo. Aguna eye Asante Hene dia Asante Hene bumra nyame adom ye nya nana Aguna man hene awaba nana me bo me mu asema wo nana bumra nana dia mamre eye adwuma and I am expecting say election no by omo be ya me mekobi na sa chairman no you see nobody is man than anybody but fortunately no entity ya ye dia ma binumunti and I say Mike yeah you know ye boomra because me ka years ago Asante Hene can say me ɔsɛ woyɛ papa de bi bɛka me wodi nsɛm hunu so nsɛm hunu no bɛyɛ dɛ ɛbɛka me enti Nana Boadu nipa a wɔsɔ ama no edi kan kra yɛ Asante Hena ka sɛ wobɛyɛ amanyɔsɛm a yɛde ɛyin fa wakonya to hɔ enti no kra de wo yɛ ne kukuam but you did not consider this wakɔ abɔnten meka yɛ to abai na wo hwuo bi asum fa kasa sɛ so I mean Nana woyɛ ɔhene wahenie no ɛyɛ so pristine I respect him so much mi woni die mu oduruma Nana Nkansa Boadu
o di fi comment
me otimi frɛ me na wa yɛ aduane ama me na me ne nadi
right don't link to mention don't link it
sɛ mai utie Nana Nkansa Boadu onimu nkwan yɛsɛ
I see
akokɔ nkwan he is the best cooker mesiano otimi frɛ me Jenny Boate ona me fa kwasa sɛ so obrafie otimi wo fufu ono a na be ya akokɔ nkwan o na me ne na to nsa adi
no twabɔ ne saa
me twabɔ ne sɛ sɛ
Bible say me no create my otamfo ana
me no kra me kanti me nua no ba ne oyɛ no wanya de
this is the video you're talking about
heo Nana na ahwe obi asumi ɛyɛ
what's it na nsa ne kan de nsa ne kan anka no
my voice no mra no wa hwe phone
video ne yɛ hwɛ nsa na anka no yɛtama nsa na anka no
yo nipa no wayɛ den nipa no wayɛ den wɔ n'anim kama watie phone ti wayɛ den wɔ n'anim wabu nkotodwe pacho ɛkyɛ so mo wɔ nidie mu oduro di mano enti no being the patron of the constituency no you are there not for one side oh
thank you
the moment no be raise your objection you make sure say ube making sure say ube dialogue ama asumduaba ne ha me ne say ne baba no oye nice honorable na ne awaye yi no I am telling you consult any political consultant ne ba no if it omu manipulate Emma oko as a member of parliament krana she will lose
right 1 minute per now me twa
when him say me jataba na tie ye party adwuma no busa no emre bi no original youth organizer e ye party I am one of the people na me support him strongly say because me free na me ni as a youth organizer because as a research department but all bano he was having his own principle. I would buy because Jataba, which I mean in Ashton, Buffer Kotofi, and because Jataba, what you are the idea way and you're correct. Meaning the Korean because I mean you support you. Now say. You see, Wontumi'S must be suspended in the party.
Why then?
What's your gross disrespect? Open national chairman, aye. Baby, I person who couldn't find any dear maho. No decision about what say we are region one out to aba and into one national decision about what cause work no great woman. Dear who must want no. It why 3 times regional chairman no. Never the first one we are from so any regional administration wa anyone who say any regional administrative office. Now who behave this way? I am highly disappointed. I'm not supporting Adie Biara me bupani. And Nkansa Boadu said you walk no. Gen na ye nuafo. Chain wa chain me panini. Ba ye nuafo. Ya kwade hysem na abehuru said ye nema bi sitie. But ye me can say respect a reciprocal. Me ye nya dia adim panifo ye dia henie sambeba from panimu na mabonten tutu ne nsa kasa tiantiamu yes animan there be da
enti mo so say wa ya de kwana nkoyi a san osomosomo de ne fa so
yes when him say yes panyi due matemanti nti panyi ne de se emrante wa akra na ye bibi wa bonten a se ne wotimi agina bonten akasa against our flag bearer kasa no kasa ye no kasa me ma ba me say me ma kufu ado say
no kasa ye bonne wa Ghana
no ne o de
na Canada Japan etra bontin kasa wonim sika me dia ba party no wonim dia ma ye say wonim dia say ma me ka bi nchiro anano nya no bi control let's say discipline committee in friend no
so I don't know discipline committee for Nana Nkansa
Boadu dia ne he made emphatic statements
he dared them
who should say party na Wosu si party no. Minye party ya enkasa bodu ka wodi wo here. Nobody knows you in the system. Wojina bontin say de minua jatabaka ye. Bo party a yen ni wo into competition no. Wo ba omo president abaso. Bo party number so. Meanwhile, when your contract and you never be, you never be wanting. I was working at the Jubilee House. We know what Nima Ekoso. You see, Ahubrasie, a ye safwa, and ya hand tiny a kakas bin some Nikasa, Minami Kasa Mios and Midemi home. And I know me video be. Now, Minia, are you a free anyone to me? Now, ye Jinaho. Now I say yes, Sako Papa Panicho, Yakoba, Kosi Wodicho. And I listen to the letter FIFA at the Barbon. And I will read you one of your sister radio station. Me Tiana. Let me hear you party of Juma. I was highly disappointed. You see, I said I would have worked against Kodria to not to become a general secretary again. Okay. But he started bringing things out. What shall say modify bringing the law. A party be a mranya juma womuno. The society be a mranya juma. Institution be a mranya juma womuno. It's a correct institution. And the meeting I can say, young mam rani buo ahubrasie. Ni magana for say your brain wants it. I don't need here.
May I say? I'm saying, young fat three sponsors in trying to sema emreba.
Edit Nana from Pozia. Mamina Bichachao. Mama Phil Bichachao. All right. All right. So okay, let's start the journey quickly. All right. So this is Ziga steak. Okay. Where yeah? Where Papa we friend the chairman Wontumi on the Asante region. Okwa Asante Regina on the new patriotic party for Omo chairman. You want to abadi 2014 and 2014 what na Mr. say was so on by still a chairman or so on Kobe or corporate national chairman. So this is the chairman Wontumi, the self-acclaimed political governor in the Ashanti region. Okay, so when you agree in Zamahine, your friend Nana in Cancer Boadu, Nana was also a new patriotic party, Nipa Mapa, or a financier. And was a council of elder member ewo Afija Secretary East. Nano know about the council of state, but about Chomuno BBC ama Nana intimi Emini. So that is that. All right. The reason why these two are here, and they say new patriotic party assassi omoto omoye internal elections. So they started with the presidential because no more problem. Say Oman to presidential now it will create a problem for the party. Because of the heat Abba party, so they had to go for the presidential first normal descending Abba from instead of say Obufi down to top. You understand? So Obi upside down. It's about two presidential and from started the polling station executive election on So last week and almost to the constituency executive elections. Here we are now for call regional executive normal by national. So the constituency executive election was held last week. It's one now moved to abadi bene mo amoteti new patriotic party for eto abadi bi. The eto abano uko other regions na yantan te se ensembebre esi except Ashanti region. Mame fa kwanye we se na me mo Justin Kodua Frimpong me bona baso the general secretary de ma new patriotic party ever since obai NPP to abase presidential race twice the presidential race super delegate conference congress or call police station executive elections MP parliamentary elections smooth okay, so this year constituency executive elections in Ashanti region, since that place is the new patriotic party stronghold and so we need election we need primaries, automatically you are a member of parliament because it will be hardly for you to lose the general elections. Okay, so last week and the NPP for who say oko baby to say dance sokwa oko baby to say Afija Secretary East constituency oko baby to say Bantima constituency na normal ankowie normal bi number 1 number 2 bi antimi an click so na party who say no and twa ye eto omo cancel omo ano these 3 constituencies, elections, no my elections, and elections, new to me, so that is that. Because if you have a court injunction, and that's so any idea, including Efija Secretary East constituency. That Efija Secretary East constituency, no, Oklahoma, and what they Victor Wusi constituency. Yes, and what a year Taza Roku Brebet constituency, and what a year Orako Jumpian, former chief of staff in the constituency, Madame Firmo Pare, former chief of staff in the constituency, or Sekwabe despite the constituency, no Katache Frifa, the constituency, Nana, Ousua Chow, the constituency, no, I can mention a lot of people, or more prominent people and eminent people, or more a constituency, and it's our constituency. Now, you're 12 Banuano, and a party who is no, and Koye, SSC constituency. Okay, so you can't abandon a bantama phone kasai, a dancer soccer phone kasai, even if say or makasakrana, they will talk and register their displeasure against what the party, the decision the party has taken. But Oko Efija Secretary Easter, a whole response to the party decision was different. What was the difference? Let's watch this video. And confirming a couple of Muswabana Muminiano. I they did a press conference. Say, Omone party for ne enyadwene nti omo de omo hu omo se omo na still omo ye legitimate constituency executives ya to omo so aba. Watch this video. I'll come back and tell you something.
So as the chairman of the Efija Secretary East constituency, I stated emphatically that as the chairman of Efija Secretary East constituency, who won the chairmanship overwhelmingly with 77.5%. I stated categorically that we would not conduct a new executive election until the next 4 years.
Okay, so we Efija Secretary East constituency. My to almost swabana and come winning na party etwam. So that is that. Okay, so some press conference we say by it means that they were swapping the national executive decision now on. Okay, then eno meko sonano and an cancer board a financier of New Patriotic Party doubled as a council of elders at the Efija Secretary East constituency. Okay, so Nana in cancer board also granted interview. Okay, FM. Let's listen to this interview. Listen to it. Of the National Assembly, Article 11 of the 1992 Constitution, it says your customary law is part of our laws. It's your recognizing a handful. So many rule of mind, because it's no rule of mind. Asana, because you the democracy ever. It you need to be protected. It's the Constitution is person or protected. And notina Constitution say, obibia women say as someone who can any idea on ne ya wo ye and what time the day who did do a hinatem and now ya dear beer a big one who be fear. And I said, what disrespecting and you swag yet the hina and no against the laws of this country. You understand? Job they compliment it. Don't person can say, Nana, so to who call for politics are open your piano did do attempt, which is no good. What to who call for politics are be better set yaw. Obi a betimi ahwe no obeka set yaw obi a waboa de da obeka set yaw obi a bi kura the level no level obeka set yaw so wo yo hene etidi pa no so cassette yaw a what wakonya nanima ya form. That is why you see our constitution the brainy people they saw it and we said no education ma I for your politics. So Nana Cancer Board bring their pictures back. I'm coming to tell you something. Nana Cancer Board is being suspended. That is that. And it deserves so suspended on Ubisamia. That is what I will say. But MPP for an fair to Nana Cancer Board. Yes. As a so suspended on. Because the why you know SSC is suspended on. But the New Patriotic Party were not fair to Nana in Cancer Board. Okay. Why am I saying this? This is Chairman Wontumi. Let's read back the New Patriotic Party constitution. Chairman Wontumi yeto abadi we no aya no aba no. Chairman Wontumi went to swear them in. Tienie. Okoko swear. If you just such East constituency members no okoswo in said they are new executives. So what is the party doing to Chairman Wontumi mon kanche? Let's read the New Patriotic Party constitution, the one that we read. Let's go back. Okay, so the New Patriotic Party constitution, Article 4, Clause 7, misconduct. Was say there's a place here which is very, very, very clear. Say 3, III, falsification of reports, accounts, or expense claims or other fraudulent conduct. Falsification of reports. The police station executive. The report to mark the constituency will give it to the national region. The national report to the region report to the national. It report to be out there, baby. Don't falsify that report. In control. So the report that the Shanta region, if you just search the East constituency, definitely they will relate the information to the national. Say. Women yajo to please bring the constitution. Women yajo to the American watch say a falsification of reports because you can't and on was kokoye ekoso in. Now IV breach of duty to uphold publicly party policies. Publicly party policies. What is the party policy? Party policy they say ya koto aba obi di akokot obi di court no your policies bebrebe ebi a party ne boss me fi senior high school ni ade me we party ne policy say na say ya dwene ye baako any ade. That is the party policy. But one of the policies is so ne say ya to aba wie no obi di ko court na ya to ne say party executives nationally take a decision, the steering committee take a decision, come out a policy. It's breach of the duty to uphold publicly party policies. It's we will breach the party policies publicly. It's the party the policy to annul the election. Chairman Wontumi violated that. Opposition side and tonchen and okoko in. So 2, I view so ekacheno. Now, creation of discord or personalism within the party. Chairman Wontumi koye wakoso mu ino wama de nkofo no a obodi ade ne court no because the pedi na no omadwe omo ye fere so omo pene so eti what creative personalism what ko cha omo mutu what if you just such a East constituency what cha omo mutu you understand so creation of discord is a audio na me botche mo na e bot discord and normal koyie of personalism within the party. So what creative personalism within the party? That's one. Bringing the name of the party into disrepute or public ridicule and of course social media and go for NPP and people are laughing at NPP almost through NPP good ne basa ni deep party nothing you deep party in penny for them and no a public ridicule. You have brought the party into disrepute and public ridicule. That is Chairman Wontumi. So the reason why I'm saying that, bring their pictures back. The reason why I'm saying that the party no are fair to the 9 cancer board when they say what the 9 cancer board do yeah suspended or not. It is not different from what Chairman Wontumi did. So Chairman Wontumi needs to be suspended as well, please. Suspend Chairman Wontumi because what he did, it is not different from what Nana Cancer Board do. I was suspended Nana Cancer Board. Yes, Nana Cancer Board or deserve to see a suspended per the party structures and the constitution that married the Amamno. But if you suspend Nana Cancer Board, you suspend Chairman Wontumi because Chairman Wontumi is not bigger than Sammy Crab. Chairman Wontumi is not bigger than Paula Foko. Chairman Wontumi is not bigger in the party than Kwabena Japan. What Chairman Wontumi has done, he has violated the misconduct, the Article 4, the disciplinary and the grievance procedure, the Section 7 that talks about the misconduct, about four pillars, and a Chairman Wontumi violated. So the party should go ahead and suspend Chairman Wontumi from the party for the meantime. That is that. Rollins in the car say, yeah, good, okay. What are we now? All right. Let me do this in the next 10 minutes. Then I come back. So, Chairman Wontumi needs to be suspended. If you're suspended and I cancel board with you, Chairman Wontumi does not have any UPS or that's a suspended. Suspend Chairman Wontumi because Nana cancel board will be suspended or only different for him. Suspend him. More than a party for it should be firm and fair and firm. You understand? No mercy for any weak hearts. You can't do this to say doing Katia. You go. You can't do this. Whereas Chief Equator is a general secretary. You go. I'm telling you, suspend this man. Suspend him. Okay. Now, okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Now, sorry. Let's see President John Dramani Mahama. Let me take some water. Let's see President John Dramani Mahama. Okay, so President Mahama, President John Dramani Mahama was a president from 2012 to 2016. He sought for another election in 2016 and Olusuye. Olusuye no was served by because per the constitution, President John Dramani Mahama or Wakonya per the Article 66 or Wakonya say as a source contested. So he contested 2020, lost and won the 2024. But Oban, near the Adibi Bonechi say President Mahama Oba, it has so Shama Yasasa constitution, near Koya referendum. Ya referendum, young constitution is say, constitution is say, Ubetimiasa, said a bill Betimasa to Asubim. And that sounds why he will cause some people to go to Supreme Court to seek clarification or interpretation of Article 66 Clause 1. Okay, so and on I want to be. It's a judge in the High Court submission of no case ruling in Kase. Sasama and the appear could be Kase. Penalties in New for court for offenses near the above. Therefore, as the Constitution says in Article 1911, say the punishment will be. That's how offense you define a penalty new in jailing or net and because 99(2)(b prescribed punishment, which is not less than 15 years right. And not more than 25 years. Yeah. What's that? That's right. High Court. That's but right. They say they want to go to the Supreme Court. After what the court will rule. Subsequently, the matter will be brought to bear. Now, my fourth and final submission is on the MPP. The Mijraha Eja Akokwa Mimisa. I'm a cousin. The MPP I'm about 2, you know. You see, I followed our politics. I followed our politics for 20 years. I was roughly around 12 years. I was around 10, 12 years. Okay. I lived in Koforia for almost 20 years before I moved to Kumasi in 2014. So my best school. Now, me, you know, now me MP, Honorable Yaubema, Minister for Works and Housing, Kofo. Ditidina me bonu. Udu Koforia if that's a traffic light, no. Ganas, fast rako Ganas, so far how intravenous infusion aquadum, fast street I could map, baby Dr. Kama, Kama group Michael Ado, Mikado, Kama group Frina. Okay. That's a tempino. Honorable Mark Esibe Yabua. Yeah. Na kokua pem no of kren krakan ba community school walate. Na lawyer boaf. Hwebe ma no. Ene emu ahojo. Nti obia keka ne ope obia ya ne ope. Yes. Fortunately, kofo we nwu. In fact, honorable hakon no usu agima nkra de. Arise ya me kai rally bi akofo da Jackson bakotia me. It's not me and people and I'm for say me Cameroon people. I grew up in that environment. That's right. So understand the MPP politics. What me? Whereas I be the chairman of the Council of Elders. Now senior, me dream says uncle for the so mukasa. Then the see Sunday me was sorry I'm kwano pack me come in 10. Okay. I'm not me who breaking news no my point. Me ba see you can be a video. So I hear me Sunday video on the Chris Canal YouTube no. Me try video no me came. And yes, ya bra branti katache free for mensa. Then the tutu ni ade ni ade ni. Unim ni kusi. Enti ye analysis na ana me ko hu let be. We na nanka we na yempi wo.
Oba Fefi, friend Mavis in Council Board, never penny.
That's right.
And then you met a council on your council of patrons if you just say East, if an council board, Bonana, you board near Pejay, Nanan Sunni. General Secretary, I will cut it, no Bruno. So, yes, I don't see a morono. Only information, may say a Bruno. Okay. The debut me deny me, you know. And a papensia could be only CEO of the party, a general secretary. Now, Sunday, me analysis, no, and will be let away Sunday. Now, senior, me then be a case before I go after anybody and make sure I have the facts.
All right.
Young kind statement in here. Okay. Or say, this is the 6th of July. 2 clear days before they near 12 and another.
And the 18th.
And the 18th. Now the 11th. So that's like 5 clear days. Yeah. To about Sunday, 19th. It's almost on the 12th. To 6 clear days. Or say, I write where you're from MPP steering committee. Martin's MPP steering committee na day-to-day administration.
That's it.
And I'm trying to letter to the Ashanti Regional Steering Committee. Martin's say, Chairman, Wontumi'S. Sure. Because National Steering Committee, you're a booty. Who's your renting? You're a booty. And I'll say, I write to communicate the decision of the National Steering Committee of the party taken at its meeting held on Monday, 6 July 2026 regarding the conduct of constituency executive elections in the Fija East and Asante Achem Central. The National Steering Committee was duly informed. Listen to the tone. Where people let them.
Okay.
Printing press. Or say, the National Steering Committee was duly informed that the party has been served with the orders of interim injunction and subsequent motions or notice issued by court or competent jurisdiction, restraining the party from proceeding with the conduct and supervision of constituency executive elections in the Fija East and Asante Achem Central constituencies, pending the determination of the respective applications or until otherwise ordered by the respective court. As a law-abiding political party that upholds the rule of law, the party is bound to comply fully with the terms of the said court orders whilst taking the necessary legal steps through its lawyers to challenge the orders and seek to have them set aside. Accordingly, the National Steering Committee hereby directs with immediate effect all activities relating to the conduct of the constituency executive elections in the Fija East and Asante Achem Central Council be suspended until further notice in compliance with the orders of the respective party. Senior, we use MP became Mammy and Sawa. Yaboya Mani, the name say, Kufumia court, Aquaji court sermons say, constituencies mean we and 12.
Yes.
2. Yaya party, you do 2 say rule of law, can be Mammy can be a crime you see a mukina.
Yep.
That's right. It's therefore Mamon Kotwaba. It's who regional same committee. Me Obama Mania say, I had the Yantuaba.
No go area.
Senior, then the Kosi, Yakotwaba. Yatuaba na Peche ma. Then the CEO of the party, Podia, goes to Facebook and makes a very clear statement. In fact, prime checks. I say we see Sunday, our Fija East, Monday, and no make it post.
Okay.
Mami Winima or say, out of the 276 constituencies, election was successfully and peacefully conducted in 245 constituencies, representing 88.7% success rate. The remaining constituencies are as follows. 23 constituencies had the election put on hold due to various disputes. 4 constituencies could not hold the election because of last-minute changes. Mingo Pram, Achimampunya, or Boasso West, Trubo. Yanyama Tantanya Yano Rigi Muntino. Of the 4 constituencies that could not hold the election, Mutu.
Yes.
Of Boasso West Trubo. I'll give you a picture. Now, the 3 says that the National Steering Committee will review, meaning that in future you can't realize a futuristic review election activities in the following constituencies: Fija East, Adansia Sokwa, Bantama, Asante Achem Central. In fact, open leadership paralysis. This statement alone tells you about the leadership of MPP in Ashanti region. Listen, but see, the National Steering Committee will review election activities in the following constituencies: Fija East, Ashanti region, Adansia Sokwa, Ashanti region, Bantama, Ashanti region, Asante Achem Central, Ashanti region. In fact, of the outstanding about 27 constituencies, no, Tafo Yantuaba. Swame Yantuaba, Kwadaso Yantuaba, Manson Kwanta Yantuaba. Why? Why? From 2016. Why is it that anytime Ashanti be there, MPP Ashanti in the decline? So before I even continue the analysis, this alone is an indictment on the leaders of the party in the region.
Headed by the chairman, Chairman Wontumi.
Now, listen. So the party steering committee says that we will take a decision in future. Yeah, but yeah, me the Mohana Musa Sasia Pusti. Where, but enemy production yesterday, where Bant Madia. Yet the chairman won't work with Fidja Secretary. In fact, Katie and crack on as a preference or pictures on also quite and such a Kawakuyimbi.
Okay.
And no crowd the other day, and sounds to the Konongo. To say, baby, a party in the castle may take a decision now. Yura. Akoye swearing in.
Serious.
And a party didn't let her buy. In fact, before Koya Konongo, it was Konongo that's a delegate, and I said, I let an Abarom Casa. Ya only 3 constituencies.
Okay.
And then Sasokwa, Bantama Fidja Secretary East. Can the chairman chance the next day Konongo Sanko yes swearing in. Now, when you look at the sequence of events, now we'll be blaming Wontumi'S. Sometimes there's recently a gentleman came here and said, I didn't answer to me. Oh, town to me.
Oh, I said my canoe.
There be you say to men, I'm a catch on question. Me try people letters, and I'm compatible. As some am a catch the way, me show documented fact. Me, I may say the kutupa and answer day. Me the footful.
Okay.
Now listen to the thing carefully. And then a combine what's in an cancer your boy for interview on it unia penny kwame critics in 15 minutes you to go heavy. In some and a chairman buttons on to never man sing be I also need to FM.
That's right.
It's not a cancer, you're a hackman, also Ajman, we are Bemum, and then maybe studio are breaking news ever. The stand for commissaire, Nana cancer board, then people are suspended. One revoking appointment, say, a chairman of
the steering committee.
Yeah, there's the letter.
Wow.
Or say, I bring you warm greetings from the National Steering Committee. I write on the authority of the National Steering Committee to revoke your appointment as the chairman of the patrons for Fidja Secretary East.
That's right.
And I put on Sonia Bearman's Zubia, so the film about me and the film or the Mabamia, one from my party, the Babu, Mufis, Kabiam Reme, can you patch me?
Okay.
As some American idea, tape, or pocket can I let you be YouTube videos and evidence now. So I make them penny form them, eh? I can't, I want for dreams say, oh, we end this in a Biazo with a mamma Prado. And everything about me, or about Uncle Park, or say, I pack me Prado. MP Tamana said in Ketiamo the boom. On issue council of elders.
Yes.
What Tibio says in Ketiakasa baby? See now the Bibusa cannot correct. What Tibio said Julius Aqua walk baby? In Krofu we are. Krofu we are. And see, this is not one event. Make count. We a small way. Ubadabing. For your wine, I can be Piassam. Sancomun. Oh, dear Tama 2020 to 2020. Everything we said in Ashanti region came to pass. 76, 72, 65. Go and look at the election results. Everything we said is because they don't respect the leader. We all know the issues between Kodi and Wontumi, unless you want to. I started when you organizer, no Kopejina Kodi don't board you, or Commercial 15 chairman. The only chairman who stood aside was Chairman Kutin, Central Reading.
That's right.
In name's high history. To the point, Crasser one chairman, Batcham Pana. About public and also I'm going to all these things are things that they must sit down honestly because and stop blaming people. Media na we do what we sell. In share from now over studio light best 30 esiso transmit esiso and preaching adumana oye and you free you tuameka.
That's right.
You know say to you tuameka. See, I'm a hanopa. I'm a toy bro. You're a cancer, you're a journalist.
You're a cancer.
And you're a cancer, I'm a beton. As a Ghana Premier League, I don't know where foreign league. Ghana Premier League, no money. Oto beto. But foreign league, but between the time, but some money more advert, mammy. And only a bed because station is go out there for Yabeka. O one and preaching me cap, Papian and a shirt at the also Becca. What's your another Dindia Cassan, Obeka. So therefore, we king as a manaba. Senior, we can as a man.
And one able boss we are.
As someone about me, I can once. It is all conquer. And because I see, I don't know why they think like that. And because they think like that, they are not able to solve the issues in their party.
Yes. So to be for
we will make like NDC would then see America catch them. NDC would then see week America. What time radio so granting interviews bia na e ka mo se ada na e ka men ko ka dai ya na first ko interview no me na me phone ko share wonsa menam kacha chema wunji bi se ko kan no kono kan na menam kacha chema mute so nko no wefem Dove TV enko kan no kan menam kacha na nan kansa bo na ebo mo ebo da ne apadi emu sa won ganti sa interview jugu menam nim so atomo ba ka makufu menam nim so wa contractor wa mu nzu adeka menam kura nim se party bebe ba me ba okotra ono de ma minim wona mo be ka kire yen enti na bia me ka se asam na wo ka kire wo mo ye election me kan wa in some time mo ka fa mo flag bearer ho na yere mo time mo ka fa kan Japan ho NDC for record di nyina mo tensions no na mo ko fa ba te mo ko fa ba ne ye remind ma don't try and hoodwink and blackmail and do some hallucination analysis ya no and then tiki obi bi ya journalist bi ba ya mo ye beka ya mo ya na ya meka ya wo ya na nti wo ye interview mu say you jimba pick video na ya ho analysis ye beka mun kama nuntu na mo kasa dodo a party leader speaks me say Kodia I want for here I have my issues with Kodia
okay
but only piece of na ya kese o say oh me kra na me take decision we ya enye yi nti ministerial committee ni be kasa ba obi feel say me wiska
yes
I'm influential me ntie me pa say nti me makoye sori ni ade a wuyi enye bi any policy call the bema unti sabi me share won't mu amechi ar me respect no after a penny 50 years na me design bra wa bomi mo bi but as soon to me share no nim kan kwaja papa wa nya ade e no na make you ni papa me madam fo no na ntimi hwe manim kan kire me say you jade a wo ye nye na de dia famfule na de nkrofo ko wo mu
na nya nkoda
na de nkrofo ko say yi mu no o hena mi nya akukudro ba radio so be keka ansem na o keka ye no and no dia won che journalist no report asem no he ne be kan na e problem
na wo afu no
na me kwa me kuma fra me no o ka so onye interview na ka metin sam wo be kan se wa ka kire me ise won se ma Kenya wa ka kire me ise se ma Kenya cha chema bute ba nyina one na twempena wa ka kire me ana man fo ko fa good flow ba foforo no so ko so ge ne mu nyina ade aba mo na mo ko fa bae me yet ban lo sin FM my friend want to me interview ti me na me ka kire bia me yam sane caution to the NDC mo he nsema mo kan eno na e be report e dia mamo asokim enough senior
okay well Eugene Hamilton in Kano Aisha 104.5 and pay my main cow say Amantin Kase Community Bank Limited a bank bakwa and nay omama bank na yet de papa omo account with say save and secure your money oba dachi account Christmas account omo ewo sala account fixed deposit ho salary account current account savings account susu account udu ho na oni wodi nkomo a we cheche oni nyina ama wo hu be bia wo so odi sikase ye wo loans and also ye dem fast and flexible in si hu da so na kitwa be funeral loan microfinance loan agric loans your salary loans or business loans your susu loans transfer transport loans ni na you will be ohonomo and nti udru aye Amantin and Kase Community Banker there when you be papa omo other services bit is Western Union Unity Link Transfer omo Apex e ohonomo or say omo branches be kejetia ehwa ejura Amantin atebubu yeji Kwame Danso e na kejeji now more branches for Hobbit from 0501 290 952. And I'll be call Omo a branch be a Ben will be a Manting and Kase Community Limited or say your genuine partner serving your interest. Onga promo no. You go so I can for the amount say the minimum no 20 Onga powder promo sachet and a 20 Onga shrimp tablet promo wrappers. Na just say and also between the meaning afra na I could do 20 when you're 20 kama do when you wake a career crano carbonate do 20 about church channel so ube dial star 713 star 27 hash ube win instant award instant prizes Sikabebre 4 million Ghana City plus and a woman of prizes worth of prizes are waiting me enya energy channel so promo no 15th of August na a barrier yeah or say terms and conditions apply we Food and Drugs Authority aye ahwe hu say ekoyie papa and energy channel so na also so fa ho ebeka ho na also nya achede papa. It reminds me of Escape from Sobibo. Now, who said a man for so near Mapa de Croix. Now, who say, Massa, a more ya papa, or your Facebook.
kwan ya amanfo so aso mo nema fridges ni ade manfo bags so so mo no mo ko asa